To season 2, episode 5 of Goon Files here on the Critical Fayle DM network.
Thriving at 5.
At 5.
Hey. Bringing us to the halfway point.
Episode 5. Sierra Berry, you're our favorite. You're all our favorite goons too out there in Chatland. That works out.
Hey. Welcome, friends. I hope you had a good week. I hope the suspense of last week's episode has not left you too shivering in your boots, but we're going to dive even deeper tonight into the mystery of what's going on in Willis, Alabama. Anybody been to Alabama? Anybody ever been to Willis?
I have not.
Not to Willis.
My best friend in college was from Montgomery, Alabama.
There you go.
I think I drove through it once on the way to the Florida Panhandle.
Teacup has been to Alabama.
Oh, well, while I was there, I passed a pickup truck that had a dead gator in the bed.
That's insane.
Like
yeah, it was just like sticking out. I was like, I must be in Alabama.
Well, on that note, Campbell, why don't you take us to sponsorship corner and giveaway corner?
Well, I'll be. It's sponsorships corner. And we are brought to you, as ever, by our friend Giuseppe over at Modern Artifice, who has been a fabulous supporter of ours for such a long time. If you've been listening to Operation Fulminate, you got to meet them for a second. They popped on and did a guest a shout out. We are doing another giveaway tonight. Our final giveaway with this particular package of items, because we are down to our last Goon Names shirt. So we have a giveaway for tonight, including the Goon sticker pack, the Make It Mundane, the Snowy Goon Files Season 2, and the Salutations Denizens of the Dance Club from Season 1. If you haven't watched Season 1 episode, I think it's 9, Club Remix,
right. Yeah,
you're in for a real treat. We've got one more Goon Names shirt. This one is in, what did you say, Ned, a 2XL?
A 2XL.
This one is black in a 2XL. And we are also giving away, because I hesitate to say this, but I have to because I'm also Winnie. It's been almost, you guys, a year since we lost Pasha.
Oh, yeah.
In game.
Oh, wow.
It was May of last year that we lost Pasha. Can you please show us the fucking pen, Ned?
Who would make such an awful decision? Who would do this?
Who would take away a child's best buddy in the darkest place in the multiverse?
I can't think of what kind of monster.
These are my only questions.
I
think we need to just clarify. We didn't, I refuse to believe that we lost him, as in he is no longer of this plane. We just literally misplaced him.
We literally misplaced him, and
Have you seen Pasha? And now we can't find.
We need you to sport the pen so that we can find him. While I am here, so stay tuned at the mid-show break. I'll give some kind of prompt inspired by the events of the first half, and then you will go to our latest post on Instagram, which is one of our interludes. So I'm trying a thing. I'm trying to make these little interludes every now and then that has some subliminal messaging from the game. So it'll play at some point tonight. It is also up right now. It's our latest post on Instagram at Critical Fayle DM, and I'll tell you at the mid-show break what you can post there to win. And while I'm here, content warning corner, because this is an improvised grown-up adventure for grown-ups. and we all have guns. A lot of people are dead already. There's bureaucratic shenanigans, maybe some sexiness. We'll see. It's cold, so we'll see if it gets sexy here in Willis, Alabama. But at any rate, if any of this shenanigans gets too much for you, take a break, have a beverage, come back when it's fun. Back to you, Ned.
Did you guys see Kazi said it's been interlude. It's been exactly a year since the search for the soul siphon. Secrets of the soul siphon.
Oh my god! Yeah, because that was St. Patrick's Day weekend that we had GoonCon 23.
It's the 1 year anniversary of the one and only time I played a male character in anything.
Oh my god, a male capitalist.
Yes.
It's because we were the villains. That's why.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
We were the baddies.
Melodic Maria, content warning. David may try to hit Daphne with a car.
Okay.
I was trying not to hit Daphne with the car. It's the driver's fault. I wasn't driving the car.
That is one of the funniest.
We'll see how that holds up in court, David.
There we go.
Oh, hey, Kellyanne, welcome to the chat.
In that sequence is when Tyler as David is like, I'm gonna just scoot down. And I'm gonna just tell the driver to keep going.
On that note, there is because me and Campbell believe in the content warning, there is an interaction tonight that may be a little bit brutal. If you find yourself at that point feeling uncomfortable or you feel like it's too real for you, feel free to step aside. We are always here. We're always good with that.
I actually can we remind our table of our safe word?
Sure.
Because it's been a while. Do
Is
you all
Panini
remember
Bay?
it?
Panini Bay.
Panini Bay.
I'm the only one who consistently remembers it.
Yeah. I always know what it was. It's because it was the restaurant we were at when we decided we should have a safe word.
Yes.
And I don't want you guys to be alarmed. It's not a I'm not going to pull something out of left field that any of you are uncomfortable with. It's just that if you decide to begin the autopsies this session, you're going to be dealing with dead bodies, and I don't know how your characters will handle that or what your sanity will look like with that.
Thank God you guys weren't eating at "Ooh, I love this, keep going."
Oh my god.
That's a dumb joke and I love it.
Good.
That's a dumb joke, and it was everything I ever asked for.
Did you
that
see
is my
Ned,
favorite
that you already
restaurant,
have GM disadvantage? Just wanted to point it out.
Oh, do I?
Well, and Tyler has advantage.
Tyler has advantage.
Inspiration.
Thank you. Thank you. Garrett Greenland says, I loved the package that the giveaway came in. It was so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Shout out to Ned, who is our merch coordinator and handles all of our shipping.
back office shipping lane.
Ship me,
handle me, handler.
Speaking of being handled, if it's your first time watching Delta Green and you don't know what this game is about, it's not about guns, and it's not about a bug hunt, and Delta Green is not about understanding. Delta Green is about the end of everything. Your family, everyone you know, your country, all life on Earth. It's about the end of everything and your place in it, because you'll end too. That's what the fear is about. That's what this game is about. This game is not about winning, and it's not about advancement, and it's not about the best weapon or the most clever plan. Delta Green is about the end of everything and how much of it you'll live to see. Welcome. I'm Ned Iannacone, and I'll be your handler for episode 5 of Goon Files Season 2. We zoom in from the top down toward our agents from the sky, when suddenly you hear calling from the HQ. Are you going to stand out there and look at the sky all night? Or are you going to come get the rest of the information we got?
Well, it'd be easier to come inside if it the sky got less interesting.
You might want to read the pamphlet on the sky.
You've already got a pamphlet about this?
Damn, you guys
When
were
did this
quick.
pop up?
Didn't you see the big board with all the sticky notes on it?
Oh, I thought you said pamphlet. I was like, when did these guys, they saw the sky, and go up.
It's on the wall. There's a pamphlet on the wall talking about the orb. Just get in here.
Picking up from literature, what to do.
Sierra Berry says, where we last left off, women in STEM.
There we are.
Yes.
We love women in STEM.
As you walk back in, Dr. Bimmel is standing there, and she starts looking at everything, and she goes, right. We should probably go over the rest of the information before you start your investigation.
Oh, yeah.
There's more?
Of course,
But
there's
wait.
more.
All right, learn us something, Teach.
As you begin to look at the handouts, we looked at the one that was the blue aura. You guys got the information of that, the gamma rays and how that began. You saw the aura's color and why it was like that. But you didn't get a chance to look at the eyewitness reports. So, would anybody like to read the first part of the eyewitness reports?
Sure. Radio burst. A commercial cargo flight en route from Memphis to Atlanta experienced split-second radio disruption while flying over northern Alabama. The pilot and co-pilot described all radio signals going silent for about a second. The cargo plane's transceiver log records the radio disruption at 1:43 a.m. Central Time. It shows radio reception stopping entirely for 0.8 seconds and then returning. Calls to commercial radio stations and citizens' band monitors in North Alabama yielded similar reports about the same time. Everything stopped for less than a second.
I'll go. The flash. A second later, the pilots saw a visible flash of white-blue light below cloud cover. The pilots described it as more like a gigantic camera flash than lightning. The flash produced no thunder. The nature and cause of this flash have not been determined.
Lightning. A second after the flash, the pilots saw half a dozen lightning flashes within a few kilometers of the site of the flash, capped by an upward spray of blue jet flashes. Seen from above, they had a violet color characteristic of lighting? Characteristic of lighting in a snowstorm, or lightning in a snowstorm?
Lightning in a snowstorm, yeah.
The aurora. An aurora formed over the site of the flash. The pilots described the aurora as a tall corona of deep blue light. Within a minute or so, the aurora began to fade.
So this flash, is that the same spot, like the sort of like epicenter of where all of this is originating from, right? Because, right, there's like it gets colder, right, as you move towards this one area, right? And so is that the same area that this flash came from?
I think we learned the opposite of that. That that it's not like there's a cold center that gets cooler, that gets warmer as we go out. That's not the case. It's
okay.
like it actually feels fine right now, but we are in the range of where this freeze had happened.
Oh, okay.
Right now it feels like 5 degrees Celsius. So it feels like it's pretty cold. It's wintertime weather, but it doesn't feel like what happened to cause all of this.
Right. Okay.
It doesn't feel anywhere near that cold. But
So-
from what eyewitness reports are saying, at 1:43 a.m., all of this stuff, and even the aurora, it's backed by science, the lightning, the wind changing, all of that all of this occurred in a matter of seconds at 1:43 a.m.
1:43 a.m., all of the events occurred. A flash, a blue aurora, a cold snap.
And now here we are with the auroras.
1:43 a.m. on December 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so then December 22nd is also the date labeled on that picture I got of the deer, but that was at later in the day, like 9:40. Oh, so that's just someone took that later in the day because all this had happened.
That was an investigator this morning.
Gotcha. Okay.
The next item that you see on the wall is a description of what Jack Frost weather events are.
Oh, great.
Alabama winters are typically icy and wet, with heavy winds and lightning. Snowstorms, when they come, typically are not seen until late in winter or even early spring, usually around March. Interplay between the
Easterly jet stream?
easterly jet stream and the polar vortex cause cold snaps across the eastern U.S. every year.
Go on.
Jack Frost events.
Or no, did you
Well,
want somebody else to pick it up?
What? Do I have to call on somebody? Or
Popcorn.
read?
Jack Frost events. So-called Jack Frost incidents are highly localized cold snaps. They arise in the region around Willis and Russellville. They usually last no more than a day, not long enough to freeze watercourses.
Jack Frost causes, their exact cause is unknown. Some meteorologists think geography channels Arctic blasts through the Moulton Valley in the broad Cumberland Plateau's Warrior River Basin. Many others disagree. Willis and Russellville are in the hills south of Wheeler Lake. Nothing readily explains why they should receive Arctic blasts when the nearby communities of Muscle Shoals, Moulton, and Decatur do not. So that seems unlikely that a Jack Frost weather event caused this.
Right. Yeah, I feel like as we read this information, I'm already doing the processing of like we know we've already seen some shit.
Yep.
And I'm feeling that navigation of knowing that and trying to get at what we're trying to get at without alarming a team of Blue Fly investigators that has already been pulled in for this purpose.
As you go in and you're starting to look more and more at this information, you see something on the wall that outlines the teams that are involved on this case. You see 4 columns going down, and it says Operation Weather Watcher. And then it says each group has a different function. It says function, command and security. Leader, Special Agent Harris, AFOSI. Personnel, 15 AFOSI agents. Clearance, Project Garnet.
So Harris, he's the one who got in touch with Olivia, right? And
Yes.
Daphne, I think. Yes,
Yep.
Is that true? Or no?
Wait, no, he got
Tyler.
yeah.
David and
Olivia
Olivia,
did.
and Olivia
Yeah.
got contacted by him. The next column says function, recovery. Leader, Major Farrell of the USAF 41st Rescue Squadron. Personnel, 24 pararescue and 24 helicopter crews.
Jiminy.
Clearance, Project Moondust.
And
Then-
their whole deal, what was the like title of his crew? Their rescue and
Yeah,
recovery.
Blue Fly.
Yeah.
Blue Fly is their
Project
their whole-
Moon what?
Moondust is their clearance. remember he said their function was recovery. So anything that you find that's not supposed to be there, or that seems abnormal, that could jeopardize the United States, he's the one who handles it.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
When you say anything that's not supposed to be there, what does Fayle know? Is Fayle Delta Green? Is Fayle on the lookout for stuff that's not supposed to be there, as in extra normal stuff? Or is he or no? Or it's a different thing?
That sounds like something that Daphne might want to dig a little deeper in with Agent Fayle to see if he knows or not. Because as it stands, you have no idea who's Delta Green here and who isn't.
He has not identified himself as such. He has not relayed to us a connection with Portman.
But Portman told us to not trust him.
Don't trust Fayle or don't trust Harris?
Or Harris. I'm sorry. Harris.
He told you very clearly not to trust Harris.
Fayle, he didn't say anything about, so ostensibly Jeff Bridges is cool.
The next column says function analysis. And underneath it, it has a bunch of pictures of most of the researchers that you see in this tent. Followed by all 4 of your pictures. Sorry, I take that back.
Oh, Jesus.
3 of your pictures.
Sorry.
Ooh, who's missing?
It shows Teddy, David,
Oh, that's me.
and Daphne.
Where's Olivia?
At that moment, Olivia, give me a search roll.
Okay.
Don't be scared, Olivia.
Too late.
It also says the
why is
leader
my search
of
so
the group
creepy?
is Dr. Bimmel.
My search is so bad. Why did I not learn my lesson last time I played this game?
Oh no!
And she's part of the
But I got
Jet
it.
Propulsion Laboratory.
Woohoo!
Great!
15 under
Great.
21.
Yes!
Good work.
Phew.
Auntie B says honeypot is not sweet.
Great.
Catch more flies with honey, baby.
And Sierra
Olivia.
Berry says, which is a shame because her picture is great.
Yeah.
God, I paid $400 for those headshots.
Oh my gosh.
Olivia. You very quickly, before anybody else, see your picture is underneath the list of the 10 AFOSI agents.
Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. And those were the. Oh,
Those
not
are
the
under
search
Special
ones.
Agent Harris.
Oh
Those are
no!
under Command
Yeah.
and Security.
Oh well, naturally I'm placed in a command position, of course. Okay. Interesting. I have no idea what to glean from that.
We'll go on.
Okay. I'm just gonna
Analysis.
Olivia's just gonna sort of she's gonna look back towards everything else. She doesn't want anyone else to clock her noticing where her own photo is.
Personnel, under Dr. Bimmel and the analysis thing, it says 20 researchers. Now, the only ones of note are the 2 doctors that I mentioned, Bimmel and I can't think of the other one off the top of my head. Bimmel and Dempsey. And you 3.
Mm-hmm.
The last column says perimeter security under function. Leader, Major Schmidt of the U.S. Army 20th Special Forces Group. Second in command, Lieutenant John. Tyler, what was
Mike?
his last name? Sorry, Mike.
Oh, Mike Johnson.
Mike Johnson. That's why I said
John
My
Mikeson.
God.
John Mikeson.
David's roommate is working security.
It says second in command, Lieutenant Mike Johnson. Personnel, 83 special operators. 17 Humvee craft,
Oh my God.
4 ATVs. Their clearance, none.
What does that mean?
They're just hired guns.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody give me a military, a bureaucracy or a military air or a military land roll.
I got military land.
That's not me. That's not me.
I got
Because
military
Daphne, that's a
lands
really good
too,
question.
yeah.
Why don't you give me a roll for what you would try to glean?
I
from
can
that?
do bureaucracy for that.
Great. Give me bureaucracy.
I rolled a 9 for military science land.
Nice.
I got
Nice.
30 under 61.
Nice.
Oh, nice. All right, 19 under my 40 bureaucracy.
Great. Teddy, did you want to roll at all?
Nah, I don't know shit about nothing.
I don't know shit about dick. You, all three of you know very instantly at that moment. You've all worked at high-profile areas in the government, and you know, if somebody doesn't have clearance, that means they are not to be involved, and they are not to be given any details. Clearance is very, very it's a very important thing, and it's very need to know. The phrase "above my pay grade" tends to come to mind.
Given that what we have, the information that we have about the other group's clearances is categorized in these projects that we don't know what that entails.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what was my clearance again? The AIOSCI.
Your clearance is Garnet.
And what was the researcher's clearance?
Project Pluto.
So we know which one's higher, obviously.
Which
Just to
one's
be
higher?
clear.
Pluto?
Garnet. No, Garnet.
Garnet?
Of course. Yeah.
Special Agent. I don't know why the music isn't continuously playing.
Sometimes it's just a little slow. Just hit the next button, go to the next song. I ran into this all the time when I was doing Humblewood. It happens.
Yeah.
Also, was Mike Johnson's clearance the same as all the rest of the soldiers since he was like second in command?
All you know, David, is that under the special forces, it
Okay,
says
so that-
no clearance.
Alright, so that was like
The entire
alright.
group.
Does your buddy know you're here?
No, but wouldn't mind saying hi to him.
I mean, that sounds great to have a real trusted somebody on the ground. I would love to go talk to him.
Yeah, let's
Oh.
say hi on our way out.
Yeah, who's your friend?
Old work associate of mine, Lieutenant Mike Johnson up there, second in command of their soldiers, it looks like.
Wow. Well, it seems like he's moving up in the world too. Well, look at the two of yous.
Yeah, honestly, this seems like a bit of a step down.
Really?
I don't know.
What'd y'all get up into when you were business associates, as you say?
Well, we at least knew what we were doing.
That is true. I have no idea what we're meant to be doing here. There's lots of folks, and it seems like they got all kinds of important duties. Ours is analysis, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, even though Mike doesn't have any clearance, I'm sure he's picked up a few things, but they're clearly trying to keep us all in the dark.
If he's working the perimeter, he might be just the guy that we need to get us places.
Oh, he can definitely help us with that.
And
So
then
I
without
should-
even looking at Olivia,
Yeah.
I just stand shoulder to shoulder with her and clock that she's not like with the group, that her picture is over there.
How about you give me a search roll to see if you spot it?
Oh, okay.
There's an awful lot of paper on this wall.
50. 50 under 54.
Great. You spot the picture. And
Yeah.
you
So
see
then
that it
I
is
sidle
under-
up next to her, and without even looking at her, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, You and this Harris worked together before?
No. I don't know. They probably put this up really quickly. I'm sure it's just a mistake.
Oh. Where do you think you belong?
Research. I mean, I do have a master's in pharmaceutical studies. I wrote it down somewhere. Toxicology? I forget.
Yeah,
Something
toxicology.
You
Pharmaceutical.
do? I have a GD.
In what?
Well, they don't really give you GEDs in things. You just get one, and then you've graduated from high school. So I have a GED and graduating from high school.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Oh, hydration check.
Hey!
I already got mine. I'm gonna look and see if I can remember where I wrote that down. Because I did write down that I got a master's in between Fulminate and this operation. By the way, that reminds me. I remember last week I said something to the effect of like, would I even know that this is a Delta Green operation? Obviously, I wouldn't be working with Teddy and David unless it was a Delta Green operation. So I know that, but it is a little sus that I was not contacted by my regular handler. But
Yes.
Liv doesn't really know why yet, so she's playing that card close to the vest.
Do the rest of us know? The rest of us don't know that you were not contacted by Portman, correct? And the same goes for
Nobody
Dave.
knows that she was contacted by this agent but her.
And I don't know who
But
contacted
her
any
picture
of you.
is right there.
Next with
It's
Harris's, yeah.
she's connected clearly. So I'm
But
assuming.
for
I'm
all you
assuming
know,
that she.
Portman contacted her, and she's in the operation under this guy.
I would assume. I don't know this lady.
Mhm.
I wasn't on Operation Fulminate. I assume
Yeah.
she's connected to Harris and she's lying to my face.
True. Fair, that's fair. Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, by the way, just for the record, Master
However, David...
Master of Science in Pharmaceutical Studies that I got from I wrote down
University of
the university
Phoenix.
too.
Online. University of Phoenix Online.
I'm sure I took a lot of online classes, but no, I think I got it from George Washington.
Great.
David,
What,
you
George,
know,
the first president of the United States gave you your master? You look good, Olivia, I must say.
David, you know that
Eyebrow raises so high it disappears under her
I
hairline.
just mean, for being around from the times of founding fathers and all.
Right.
You remember that you were contacted by the special agent, and then quickly
Yeah,
after
so
that, you were contacted by Portman.
Yeah, my next agenda is once we find some space where people won't overhear us, we gotta call Portman, and I'll fill the rest of the group in on how Portman said I was supposed to be sent in like undercover, and some other David Kaplan was supposed to show up for Harris, and he knew who I was and where I was.
Well, that might be a little difficult because as you are planning that, Special Agent Harris returns into the research tent with two of his goons, one to his right and one to his left. And he
Those aren't
goes,
real goons.
Chef's kiss. That was gold, Campbell. Great job. As you watch him come in, he steps up and he goes, well, I see you've all gotten a little bit more acquainted with the wall of information.
The
So
wall
let
of
me-
information.
Yes, the wall of information.
There sure
This
is
is what
a
we've-
lot of it, sir.
Yes. If we had more time, perhaps we could have compiled some more. But this is what we were able to glean in the past, 6 hours.
Agent Harris, I don't know if a mistake was made, but we all showed up together and Olivia's not on our team. Was there a mistake?
No. No mistake whatsoever. Let's go through the clearances one more time before you begin your analysis.
Blowing up my spot.
You all are cleared for clearance Project Pluto. Your job is analysis. Your job is to get down there and figure out what the hell is going on. Should you find any information or anything that is troubling, you are reporting it to us. And by us, I mean myself and Jeff Bridges over here. Hi. That's me.
Myself and the
myself.
coach from Stick It.
Yes.
And the lead from True Grit.
Just me and the dude.
Mhm.
And Floyd.
Yeah, me and Major Farrell. You are not to discuss with anybody your clearance, except for me. If you find something and you find out what it is, you let me know. And to make sure that that follows, Olivia, you'll be keeping an eye on them.
Understood. I'd like to know a little bit more about extrication, should we need it. What
Yes.
if we're exploring and the temperature drops again?
Should you need evac, Major Farrell and his helicopters will be able to get you out of there. Well, hopefully it doesn't happen again. Hopefully the temperature doesn't drop that fast, because if it does, well, it'd be a shame for a helicopter's fuel to freeze while it were midair.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yes. So,
You've got a camera I can have?
I'm glad you asked. If you'll look over here, and he points toward a locker, like a bunch of lockers on the wall. Give me 1 second. There's so many pages!
Garrett Greenland says, "Oh, that's going to be great for team dynamic."
Gotta love that.
Yeah, if I learned anything from the arc of the Sears Corporation, it's that pitting teammates against each other really goes well.
It really pays off in the end.
Well,
Really,
you know,
really
we had a good time on the last operation we were all together on. I don't think I'll mind being underneath Olivia very much.
Phrasing.
I know. But it wasn't in character for me to say anything.
What?
What
Oh, no! Oh, man. Oh, I'm
Shame.
terribly sorry, ma'am. I didn't realize my faux pas. I hope I only meant it in the most professional and mistress-seeking of contexts. Oh, Lord. I'm just going to
Put your hat back on, Teddy. I'm just giving you a hard time.
a bunch of jokers here. Good. I'll keep things light. That's good. You know, when we were messing around in Philadelphia, I like to think of myself as the one who kind of kept the jokes up and kept morale high amongst the troops. Wouldn't you say?
Teddy, have you ever heard of the phrase digging a hole deeper?
Oh, I'm real good at digging holes. You know, holes are really great to hide things in.
The man grew up in a bunker. He's very familiar.
Yes, I'm starting to learn that.
I lived in a hole.
I'm going to kill Harris if he keeps talking down to Teddy, who just got his GED, and we're very proud of him.
We are. We're very proud of him.
You look over, and at these lockers, I can't find the. It's pissing me off. There's one page that has literally all the gear.
Oh, the gear. That's important. What gear do I have? Hey, here's a fun getting to know you game. What's everybody carrying in their go bag?
I have a crossbow and a bird whistle, and that's about it.
The
I got
rest
lots
I
of
combined in
guns.
nature. Yeah, and I figured. I got guns and a lot of pills.
I had this whole friggin' list.
I think we're gonna get
All
along
of the
just
stuff
fine.
you were gonna get.
Okay, he lost his list. What does everybody want? Quick.
I want, dear Santa, I want a Black Hawk helicopter
An Apache helicopter. That is an excellent show of strength and weaponry.
and a
You
pony.
look over at these lockers. In these lockers, there are hazmat suits. There are like night vision goggles, essentially, that you can like attach to like a headpiece of some sort. There are there's spectrometer readers, like Geiger counters, radiation counters. There's just about everything that a researcher in the field would need, majorly. So like Geiger counters for low spectral detecting, that sort of thing. But the most important thing that you see there are the night vision goggles, the spectral, like the Geiger counters, and hazmat suits.
Okay.
And he goes, I would urge you to bring them with you in case you encounter anything that perhaps may be lethal, chemical-wise.
Has anybody been down there? Have y'all recovered any bodies yet, or no?
We have recovered a number of bodies, yes.
Okay.
They're all.
Have they been tested for radiation?
Nothing has been tested. However, everybody that is in the morgue is in a hazmat suit.
All right.
We're taking
Well,
precaution with everything that we do.
I did get a B+ in toxicology.
That's pretty good.
Perhaps, Agent Olivia, you'll be able to check on the bodies when we get there.
Not the easiest course in the George Washington University Pharmaceutical Studies Master's Program.
I wouldn't imagine.
Also, I have a question, Ned, because as I looked
Yes.
down at my page, I saw I had this written down.
Oh, right!
Because we did a sanity roll right at the end of last session.
You
Yeah,
did. I didn't write mine down.
you're
What's my
right. Thank
sanity
you.
score right now?
Oh yeah.
If you rolled your, if you didn't, when you saw the aurora borealis and you didn't see, and you didn't remember your sanity roll, go ahead and roll it again. If you did roll it and you remember what you had, go ahead and tell me what you got.
I'm blurry.
Sorry, I jumped right over that. We have a lot of stuff to cover.
17 under 57.
54 under 63.
Great.
19 under 72.
Great.
We are so sane. We are ready to investigate.
I
No
love those
sanity
crap.
damage, guys. You've seen crazy shit, and this is by far not the craziest.
It's certainly the prettiest monstrosity we've seen so far.
If anything, I think I should regain some sanity because it was so inspiring. I could write a poem.
Agent Harris steps forward and he goes, I was the nearest to the incursion. I was in Kentucky at the time, investigating. Well, that's not important.
Fried chicken.
I was the closest thing.
That was Kay. That wasn't Olivia. Olivia is stone-faced and stoic.
We are going
She's
to
the
kill
utter
Ned.
professional.
This is it. Ned is trying to launch us into a very complicated situation, and we are doing
sorry.
goon shit.
I'm so sorry.
You're just
Not
being
for,
goon fucks right now. You know that?
I'm so sorry, not for derailing us, but for saying fried chicken when it's Ned we're talking about. Obviously, it was bourbon.
There we go. Thank you.
There we go.
We're on the right path now.
As long as you are aware, you will be escorted by one of my agents as well as Olivia everywhere you go. The three of you will be in charge of investigating and finding everything that you can. Might I start by pointing you toward perhaps the autopsies? Or maybe you'd feel better taking spectral readings of the area and seeing if the Geiger counters would work. We also have two detainees. Two people that were detained on the night of the 22nd. The people were stopped at the perimeter on the way in.
They were
Luckily,
stopped
they
on
didn't.
their way in.
They were attempting to get back into Willis during the storm. Luckily, we had over 80 armed guards at the perimeter to stop them.
That was quick.
Yes.
Y'all want
Are
to?
you aware, Miss Daphne, that the United States military can be anywhere in the world in less than 8 hours?
I was not aware.
And now you are.
That's pretty fast.
80
You know,
soldiers to a small town in Alabama is an easy feat.
Oh, you learn something every day.
Gosh,
You know, that's
if-
what happens when you don't assume you know everything.
man, if someone with less than honorable tendencies ever got in charge and had an entire military cohort that could span the globe at any given second, any nation who disagreed with the fundamental philosophy of that nation would be in dire jeopardy.
You don't say, Teddy.
So I think it might be best if we divide and provide. I'm wondering if I'd like to talk to the living, if anybody wants to talk to the dead. And anything else of interest, team?
Well, let's just knock it out one thing at a time, like we do best, just going off down the to-do list. Let's start what's closest and end what's farthest.
Well, I'd leave it up to you, but it is. I forget what time I said it was when you guys were there. Do you guys remember?
It was 4 p.m.
It is 5 o'clock now. And, well, some things take more time than others.
Dark is rolling in. What time was sunset tonight?
Yes. Looks like probably 6:30 the sun will begin to go down. And if you're going to do the autopsies, well, it's going to take better of maybe 6 hours to get through everything. I mean, you have to get to the morgue first.
How far away is that?
About 5-6 miles down the road.
And where are the folks detained that you've got?
They're at the border station outside of town on the perimeter. Lieutenant Mike Johnson is holding.
I would very much like to go speak to them.
Not to be indelicate, but the dead ones aren't going anywhere.
And if you wanted to take some spectral readings of the area, well, there is a pretty large swath to cover. I mean, to cover the town of Willis or any major area of Willis, it might take anywhere from 6 to 8 hours.
Well, perfect. Well, let's head that way, right? And then Daphne, if you want, you can go and Daphne, and you can go and talk to the detainees, and then maybe the rest of us or whoever wants to can take some readings while we're in the area. Get 2 birds with 1 spectrograph, so to speak.
So if you guys look at the maps page that is pulling up right now in the Twitch stream, you will see the smaller town of Willis, and then you will see the large map of Willis. You guys are at the Weather Watcher HQ right now, so technically you are actually inside of the circle. Mm-hmm. The town of Willis is to the south, and roadblock 5 is where the detainees are. So
that's over on the left side, right? Yeah.
It would take you through town, through the morgue, to the detainees. If you wanted to, if you wanted to kill all the birds with 1 stone, you could go to the morgue first, have somebody go and do that, have 2 people do that, 1 person do that. The more people that you assign to a task, the faster it'll go.
Or morgue on the way back, just in case it gets chilly.
True.
Sure, why not? Yeah, so do we want to do detainees first? Detainees and readings, and then hit the morgue on the way back?
I figure it's getting late. If it's going to take 6 hours to do an autopsy, it doesn't really matter where we begin, and we're going to be in for the long night. But people got to sleep. Maybe we should get to where they are.
Great. Well, there's 2 detainees, and it shouldn't take long. I mean, a quick 20-minute ride there and 20-minute ride back, and maybe an hour and a half tops.
Great.
Let's go then. Let's dawdle. Let's get a wiggle on it. This mystery ain't getting any more solved while we're sitting here.
Fire Hoopin' Mama says, we all hate Harris, while collectively feeling like David's wife deserves the truth.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. Harris sucks, and David's wife deserves the truth.
Listen.
Right.
In the 3 years, we worked some stuff out, okay?
Oh, good. Glad to hear that.
I'm a good husband, okay?
We know, baby.
We know, but it's... Ned is also a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
What a nice guy. Okay, who here's good at bad cop?
Oh,
I can do it.
Oh,
well, before you start to do that, Agent Harris goes, right, I'm just going to talk to Olivia for a moment. If the 3 of you will head outside, Major Farrell will get a Humvee ready for you to drive down.
Oh, well, okay. I mean, I'm sure anything
Dismissed.
you.
Did I
may
get
go.
that camera?
Yes, you may.
We'll grab up everything. Yeah, put it in a backpack. I'll carry it all because I'm a big boy.
Yeah.
World's beefiest twink, if I remember last season.
Yes.
That's
yes.
correct.
Correctly.
Oh my
That's
god.
right.
World's
That's-
that
beefiest
was-
beanpole.
I think that's
Jesus
from
Murphy.
peer,
That was
from peer
Haster
pressure.
Haster the Ghost, I believe, was the one who said that.
Hell
World's
yeah.
beefiest twink.
World's beefiest twink.
So you three head out, and we'll cut to you in a second. As you three head out, Harris turns to Olivia and goes, anything you find, you report it to me. Anything out of the ordinary, anything unnatural, must be covered up at all costs. The researchers, if they find anything that is lethally exposing, they are to be eliminated. If anything happens, the outside border troops are not to know what is going on inside this perimeter. They are to be kept in the dark.
Make it mundane, right?
You could say that.
I said that. Liv said that with the distinct intention of reading his face when she said that.
Cool. Give me a hum int roll.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
Give me a hum int roll.
What's my human? I feel like it doesn't suck. It doesn't suck.
And I'm actually going to give you an opposed roll.
Ooh.
On
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Mhm.
I rolled a 47 over 30.
Okay.
You got disadvantage on this, I think, Mad.
I do.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you'll have another one. Hexafire just redeemed another one. So you'll have another one.
Oh, I have an inspiration. I'm going to use it from last
Yes.
week.
Send it away.
Great.
Smoke them if you got them.
Yep.
Okay.
Nah, worse.
Damn it.
He looks at you, Olivia, and he goes, you weren't contacted by anybody, were you? Besides me?
No, I wasn't, but I know that procedure well.
All right. I have a feeling one of them was contacted by somebody who could jeopardize this mission.
Keep an ear to the ground.
I might come off as an asshole, Olivia, but my first and foremost concern is national security. And if I don't care, nobody will.
We share that concern.
Good. I look forward to working with you. And he steps away and begins walking toward his command room.
Meanwhile, the three of us get outside, and Tenny turns to the other two and says, "Man, I thought Portman was an asshole."
That's great.
We didn't know how good we had it.
We've been spoiled this whole time.
So do you guys head with Major Farrell, Major Farrell?
Yeah, Liv.
Major Farrell.
Liv walks away from that interaction with a bit of a shiver, and not from the cold.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cut to an office talking head where Liv just goes.
Y'all
I
are-
use
y'all are
that
in
virtual
the
background at
Shark
work
Tank.
sometimes.
Y'all are
Hester
in
says,
the
I'm an
Shark Tank."
asshole on behalf of the goddamn United States of America.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm an asshole, but you know what? So was Andrew Jackson.
but damn it, I get results.
That is very
God damn it, I'm a good cop. And as you,
I'm a loose
as
cannon. I'm a loose
Damn it.
cannon.
Stay on track. Stay on track. So as you get outside, you get into this Jeep with Major Farrell, and he goes, God, I fucking hate that Harris guy. And he
Right?
shifts you into first, and he
Oh.
starts driving down the road, and you're like in the Humvee. Yeah, and he is flooring it. You guys are moving. I mean, this is a military guy. He is not here for a smooth ride. And as you're going down the road, he's like, so, what did he say about me? Anything nice? As he leans over to David and like gives him a wink.
He didn't really say much about anybody. He just made it clear what our job was.
Well, listen, we're all here to do the right thing, and that is protect the people outside of this perimeter and the United States of America.
God bless.
But I don't know, man. He kind of gives me the creeps. Makes you think maybe he's working on some, I don't know, some Blackwater shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ugh.
Well,
Makes
look,
me
you
think
don't get to
maybe
be the
he's a
most
higher
powerful
risk.
nation on Earth without putting your hand in a few cookie jars. You know what I mean?
No, I don't, Teddy. No, I don't. And he drives. He's shifting into third. Oh, it's great. Oh, I love that. That was
No,
so
I have a
good.
high
Somebody
school
clip
diploma,
that.
but I'm not on Instagram.
Somebody clip that. You know what I mean, Harris? No, I don't, Teddy. No, I don't. Shifts it in the fourth and drives off. So yeah, you guys arrive and you see a like little detaining like station. It's like a building with like a kind of gate that's been newly built and set up to let people in and out of the perimeter. And there's like 28 people there. Military personnel. They are like armed to the teeth. David, you notice these guys are all special forces, man. They've been in Kuwait and Iraq, and they've been in sorry, not Iraq. They've been in Kuwait.
What is it, 95?
When did Bush go to Iraq the first time? That was
98 now.
90. No, that was. He would have done it by now. Yeah, it was like.
That was by now, right? Yeah. So so
Yeah,
guys
the
that
Gulf
have
War
been
was
in,
1990, August 2nd to February 28th, 1991. So we're well
Okay.
done.
yeah. So these guys have
About like a couple
seen
years.
David. These guys, these guys have seen a lot of like what you've seen: Iraq, Kuwait, Bosnia. They've seen some of the worst stuff that there is. And a couple of them are kind of eyeing you as you guys kind of roll up, and they go, "Look, it's fucking," they're like pointing to you guys like you're the help, so to speak. And then the main door opens, and out walks Lieutenant Mike Johnson.
Wow.
And he steps out, and he's in full garb. He's got his beret on. He's got his lieutenant lapels on, and he comes walking out, and he goes,
And I just
David!
No. Fuck. Come on, Mike.
Yeah.
Cover.
No, he comes out and he sees you, David, and he just goes,
Lieutenant.
at ease. Petty officer, what do you guys...
Hold on, because you and I'm trying to give him some sign to not act like we're friends, and so he
Yes.
wouldn't even know I was a petty officer. I would
Right.
like he would think I was a researcher. I guess I shouldn't have said lieutenant either. But I would have
Why
like.
don't you want to bluff? You want to like play it cool.
So my plan is like I would expect there to be a second of like his eyes like go wide when he sees me, and I
Yes.
just like maybe like put my hand over my mouth and like look at him and then like look away, and like that would be his sign of like I'm clearly not trying to act like we know each other.
I'll give you your choice. You can give me a persuade roll, or you can give me a military science or like something like a call sign kind of thing that you two used to do. That is like,
Okay.
I'll let you choose. You can give me a roll, or you can give me $100.
Yeah, I'll pay.
I'll take bribes. I will take bribes.
Okay, I'll get you
We're in
that.
a rough
I'll get
economy
you that
right
next
now.
time I see you, Ned. I'm sorry, military science, was that one of the options you gave me?
Sure.
You got inspo on this, Tyler, from
Yeah.
the beginning.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna use. I only have land. Am I supposed to have something else?
No, you're supposed to have
Or-
military science land.
All right, that works. All right, rolling under that, and I'll roll it with inspiration. I don't think I'm gonna have to because that was a 33.
Yeah! A
61.
crit!
Crit success. Very exciting.
And then the second roll was not.
Oh
good.
no! Did we lose Kay?
Oh, did she hit the back button on her mouse?
No,
We
that's
lost
only
Kay.
Only I
Oh,
do.
Olivia,
Oh,
An hour or
She's
something. We know Kay
she's having a
wasn't-
fucking secret conversation with Harris right
Yeah.
Yeah, she-
now.
You know what happened? You know what happened?
What happened?
Diana pulled her into the ether.
Stop this.
Diana?
No!
Oh,
Oh, no.
Diana went
Oh no. Who's
and
this
pulled
bitch?
her into the ether. Well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see if she comes back in.
Was she returned? Oh,
See if she's.
let's go to
returned.
Discord, boys. See if she's in there.
See you in Discord, boys.
Did her battery die? No, I'm
She
kidding.
said, "Fuck, my PC crashed. Be right back."
Oh,
All
no.
right, that's all good.
Okay.
That's all good. What we will do, real quick. I'll just deliver what happened because we'll then go to break real quick and we'll figure this all out. But as David, you look at him and you do like you give him like a call sign that he knew from when you guys were in Iraq together, and he just goes, "You guys must be the researchers."
Yeah, that's us.
Right. I'm Lieutenant Mike Johnson. I'm in charge of this perimeter. We had two detainees come in. I suspect you're going to want to speak with them.
Yeah, Daphne Crook, Victim Services.
Okay. Yeah, one of them is pretty shooken up. He's well, we had to cuff him to the chair. He resisted arrest at first.
He's
So
not.
we
He
had
hasn't been sedated or anything, right?
No. No, he's in the interrogation room, but we were under strict orders by the major that nobody's supposed to cross that line, and well, we
They
warned him.
sustained any damage?
No, just
Right.
his tires of his vehicle.
All right.
Yeah.
Tires on his vehicle?
Yeah, and he points over to like a Toyota Corolla, and the Toyota Corolla is shot, like you can see that the tires are completely shot and treaded. And you get the idea that maybe the guy was turning around and oh, there she is. She's back.
Hey,
We found
Ned,
her.
Before you
She's
put my
back on stream.
before you put my feed back in, Ned, remember to please turn off my color correction. Thank you very much.
Oh, right. Hold on. I have to make her look presentable.
No. You just have to prevent the things that are making me look unpresentable.
Yes, yes. The color is corrected. You are good to go, Kay.
Okay. And is my feed? Did you readjust my feed in OBS? My
I
new
sure
URL.
did. Yep.
Okay. In that case,
You should. do.
that color correction is not adjusted.
And then she's gone.
I did. I could. Oh, color temp. Auto.
Yes, color
off.
temperature, uncheck auto.
Sorry.
Can't be seen without my color correction.
Oh god, I'm so red. I hate it.
You look beautiful.
I changed
great.
it.
Yeah. Oh, there might be like just slide it until I don't look like I'm
Oh, it
about to
keeps-
explode.
I keep hitting auto and it keeps.
Auto should be off. Hold on.
Yeah, I turned it off. But every time I go back, it's still there.
Behind the Twitch scenes, everybody. Welcome.
Let's, why don't we just resolve this moment and then we can fix it over the break?
Yeah,
go
ahead.
We'll do that. So
There we go.
you look, Daphne, and you see that the car. It looks like they told him he couldn't go, whoever this person was, and then he decided to get back in his car and try to drive through the barricade to get through into town. However, Lieutenant Mike Johnson and his troops are very well trained, and before he could even get, his foot on the gas, they shot out both the front and the back tires, And as
Oh
he
my God.
decided to drive, he drove and like hit the cement barricade.
Oh no.
So you see that the cement barricade next to it is actually neatly pulled in his car now, with no tire, with his tires all shot out. And he just goes, "Yeah, he wasn't harmed." But
Oh, you got a name?
yeah, he said he was a trucker. Said he was doing routes outside of town. Eddie Thorpe. That's what his license says.
Eddie Thorpe. And I heard there were 2 detainees?
Yeah. Well, we gave him a call. You know, it's the law to give him a call
Uh-huh.
when you're arrested. And, well, he called his mother. So his mother is here as well.
But she arrived later.
She arrived later, but similarly wouldn't move from the barricade unless we let her through, so we had to detain her as well.
He say why he was so dead set on getting back in, even though it was dangerous?
Yes. He was trying to get home to his wife.
Oh.
And she lives in town, I'll wager.
Yeah.
You.
You're going to want to go talk to them. Because I'll be 100% honest with you. We don't know what's going on over there. You do. So
We're putting it together. But yeah, we'll speak to him. Thank you.
and maybe you can explain to them why why they, I don't know. Maybe you
We'll
can
do
tell
our
them
best.
why there's a satellite that fell in Willis. Maybe you can tell them why we're here and why that happened. And as he starts to walk away, does anybody want to give me like a alertness roll or something to what he just said?
Frickin' certainly.
Of
A
course
satellite
I
fell in Willis? That's new information, is it not?
Mhm.
From fucking space?
Satellite from space?
All right. 53. What's my alertness? Oh! My alertness is 52.
Ooh, you want to push it?
Of course.
How do you push it?
Well, I feel like I would just fucking ask. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
wait, hold. What was it? Lieutenant Johnson?
Yes.
You said a satellite fell in Willis?
Well, yes. That's why we're here. You guys are doing research and recovery on the satellite that fell.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Yeah.
Yep, that is what is happening.
There's
Indeed.
been some. I didn't know if you meant like a satellite team, but right. Yeah, I'm so sorry. We just got here like within the hour.
Yeah.
Anything that you can share about, we've been talking to the researchers, but it's mostly been scientific. Can you share anything about the satellite situation?
Well, our major just told us that we are here to secure the perimeter. Yeah, that we are here to secure the perimeter because of a fallen military satellite, and it's above our clearance.
All right.
That's what the task force leaders have told our. Yeah.
And who's your task force leader?
My task force leader is please hold.
I feel like such an asshole anytime I'm like,
No, I just
tell
should
me
have
more
all of these.
NPCs, Ned. And now more science.
And more science. God damn it! I should really have this. Major Smith,
Okay.
of the
yes,
U.S. Army,
yes.
20th Special Forces.
Of course, perimeter security. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. We'd love to talk to him.
Great. Well, yeah.
Can you tell me something?
Sure.
Is his wife confirmed dead?
I don't know. We've had no. I've had no. I would assume not. I've had no contact with Willis, but it's just a satellite. So why would she be dead?
Right.
Do you think she's dead?
I didn't know if he just seemed, just from the sound of it, he seemed so upset. I didn't know if she was sick or something, and he was trying to get to her in time, and and he's been held. But all right.
Well, I think I think he said she's pregnant. So.
Oh, all right. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, we better go see what we can learn. Thank you very much.
I'll lead the way. And with that, we will take our quick break there while we settle into the sad realization of what is to come.
Jiminy Christmas. It's getting dark.
This is the sad, sad truth. Campbell, would you please tell our listeners and our watchers what they should do for the giveaway?
Indeed. So, walk with me, if you will.
Oh boy,
The way that Ned runs his campaigns, I am just realizing from having rewatched season 1 and now going into season 2 is so cinematic. So, for the giveaway, I'm asking you to go to our most recent Instagram post at Critical Fayle DM, which is our interlude. And I would like you to comment if you enjoy Goon Files, what movie or TV show or podcast, some media recommendation. If you enjoyed the Goon Files, you should watch X, and leave us a recommendation for some other media to tide us over through the next week before the next episode.
Yeah. That's a great idea. Awesome. Well, friends, goons, gaggle, countrymen, gaggle, don't go nowhere. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back after these ads.
Be right back. Oh, I hate that.
What?
That scared me so much.
Garrett,
I'm gonna have to watch
what the
that
what?
later. I'm gonna have to watch that later. I did not pay enough attention.
I was not ready for that. Is that what you just made today, Campbell? That was awesome.
That
Thank
was.
you.
Can everybody, let's do a heart emoji in the chat for Campbell for being just arguably the best media producer any producer can have when you're working with them. I mean, she is so friggin' awesome at what she does.
I'm just gonna toast her with this beer I just opened.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
She
Why
did
don't
it
we
with
do a toast, everybody?
Let's do a toast.
We're halfway through. Let's have a toast.
everything that we do, whether it's Madness and Mercy or Death House or any of the images or the stock photos or the outfit or the promotional stuff, it's all Campbell that she does that. So
Thanks,
cheers,
Nedley.
Campbell. Thank you.
Cheers
thank
to
you,
all
thank
of
you
y'all. Happy halfway.
making these
Halfway
dreams
through,
come
let's
true.
get done.
Campbell, would you be so kind after that shot of whiskey hits? Tell us. Oh, excuse me. Tell us who the winner is and what they won.
All right.
A new car.
A new car.
It's not a new car.
It's
not
a
a new
trip to
Sadly.
Barbados.
It's not a trip to Barbados.
So, importantly, when I rolled for this winner and I saw what they suggested, I was very excited because their suggestion features one of me and Trevor's great loves, David Boreanaz. If you're a Buffy fan, you know. And that is Little Black Raven, who suggested Bones, which I have never seen. I must. Little Black Raven, I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to DM you on Instagram this week. That's you!
Yay!
Raven Cloud. And yeah, the chat is popping off. The chat loves Bones.
Yeah.
Ravencloud, I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to DM you on Instagram this week to get your shipping address. Everybody out there in the chat, when I DM you on Instagram, I will give you 2 options. I will say you can send us your shipping address here, or you can email us at criticalfailed@gmail.com, depending on what makes you feel more secure in sharing your shipping address. So I will reach out to you, and we will get you an extra large black Goon names shirt, also the Pasha pin, and also the Goon sticker pack. Thanks for hanging out with us. I think that Ravencloud is like a new viewer, and they've been so supportive recently.
I know, it's been so great to have you, Ravencloud, over the course of the stream, so thanks for being here.
There is a third option, which is that you can request to have it sent via Eldritch Portal. There's just no guarantee it'll arrive, or that it'll be what you expect when it arrives.
Or that you'll survive.
That's right.
Or that you'll survive.
It could be Hound of Tyndalos when it gets there. And
oh, no.
Or that your
Diana
sanity
could be riding it.
You just get it. Everything is normal, except it's all covered in purple slime.
Is that Diana riding Harry Jack? I've had this dream.
Well, goodness.
Oh, Garrett Greenland, good question. Question about the shirt. Is it good to put in the dryer? It absolutely is. The printing will last longer if you turn it inside out.
Yes.
Like any printed apparel, the printing has a shorter life expectancy if you wash it and dry it a bunch of times. But if you turn it inside out, that helps.
It's also cotton, so like it might shrink a little bit. I can't speak too much to that. Yeah.
Yeah, in my experience, not a tremendous amount.
Yeah.
Web Thespian in the chat says, I filed a complaint last week because I received a dimensional shambler.
Ooh, sorry about that.
Oh no!
Darn it. That was meant to go to Ohio.
Oh dear.
All right, huzzah.
Shamble on out of
As
here.
you walk in, you see anybody who is a law enforcement official. You notice a very familiar scene, which is a detention room and then a 2-way mirror with an interrogation room.
That's my home turf, baby.
Mm-hmm.
The detention room, it has 2 special forces, guys kind of keeping an eye on
Eddie.
Eddie, and then there's one other person that you would assume. All right, let me get that page since we're doing that.
While he's looking, would one of you mind just give me the bullet points while I was lost in the online ether?
So Eddie Thorpe is the person that they have detained. His car was also there, and all of the tires were shot out by the
border agents.
The border agents when he tried to break through the border because his pregnant wife is inside.
Okay.
He was allowed 1 phone call, and the second detainee is his mother.
Okay, because he called his mom and his mom came to get him. Okay. Got it. Okay.
After she was called.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, you want to take the lead on this one, Daphne? I know that you're you're the best at it.
Thank you.
Yeah, the dynamics kind of rule out some of my skills, so happy to support, but I think you should take the lead.
What are your skills?
I'm very good at making people feel comfortable.
That could come in handy.
It often does.
Hey, Lieutenant, was it?
Who are you talking to? Who are you
I
talking
think
to?
he's talking to Mike.
Okay.
But
got it.
Oh, also Tyler and his roommate are.
I saw that.
pretending not
Yes,
to
I
know
saw
each
that.
other. Yeah.
They were roommates. They were roommates.
Would you mind showing me the car while these 3 take care of the?
Hell yeah.
Yes, fucking
Hell
sir.
yeah.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll show you where we detained him, and you guys walk over there. Time is yours.
All right, can we
How do you want to go about this?
All right, y'all. Use. Damn it. See, I take a point of sanity every time I'm Southern. I don't know. I don't want to overwhelm this guy. and I don't want to make him feel like he's in trouble by like somebody stalking in the corner. Do you want me to go and get started and you come in when it feels like the right time?
Give me the signal if you want backup.
You got it.
Signal? Is this something you guys talked about beforehand?
Well, we actually have a couple of signals. So which signal? What? Oh shit! Oh, I think I left. Oh fuck! I left my bird whistle in the car.
While Teddy looks for his bird whistle, I'm gonna head in to the interrogation room.
Also, hydration check, friends. Hydration.
Oh,
you,
thank
Web
you.
Thanks, y'all. I drink so
Web
much water.
Thespian,
with this
because
thing.
I've just been drinking beer every time we do a hydration check, I finally went out and bought myself a good old water bottle.
Good
today.
for you.
for you.
Ned.
Oh my gosh, Ned, that's
We
a
need
new
to get
water
you-
bottle. You
We
need
need to get you
stickers.
stickers.
I do need. I'm gonna need some stickers.
You could
I'm-
get
you know-
Madness Mercy sticker.
You know what I'm
could
gonna
get-
need? I'm gonna need myself a existential crisis sticker.
You could get
Right
a
there.
magic hand holding sticker. Winnie and
Aw.
Drogar hands.
That's right. I can get some of those cute stickers.
Holding hands.
Designed by Lazy Fire.
So are we going in there, or are we doing the car first? What would you like to do?
I think we're splitting up.
Okay.
I think Tyler is going to go and sneak off with his buddy, and I'm going to go start the interrogation.
Yeah, and you decide the shot list. Keeper, handler.
Yes, that's right.
Cut to Tyler,
Yes.
David, as he's walking out, and they walk out, and as soon as they get to the car, Lieutenant Johnson turns around and goes, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
And yeah, I'll like just lay down and like get under the car, and I'll be like, "Play it fucking cool, Mike. I don't know who's
All right.
watching."
All right. Yeah, so you can see that we had to take out the front wheels because he was really trying to get through the barricade. I mean, what the fuck are you doing here, Mike?
Yeah, then like I'll like get up and like just like open the back door and stick my
Yeah.
head in, so I can like then like look and turn to him while like you can't see my head,
Perfect.
and I'll be like, "There's a lot going on you don't fucking know about, dude.
What do you mean?
What?
I mean,
What have you got? What have you seen so far? What do you know?"
nothing. Nobody's telling us anything. The only thing we know is that a military satellite went down and that you guys are investigating what happened. That's all we've been told.
All right, well, you don't got anything recording, right?
No, I don't think so.
All right, well,
Unless they bugged me while I was sleeping in my bunk.
If you wanted me to get naked, all I had to do was ask.
Yes, that's right.
I'll shut
listen,
up
we
now. I
don't
couldn't
we don't
resist.
need an excuse to get naked together, okay?
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Far be it for me.
We've done it 100 times. There was Iraq, Kuwait, Bosnia. I mean, shit. Remember that time they were shooting at us in Bosnia? We were running out in our underwear.
yeah.
My
Oh,
God.
But yeah, he'll just be like, "There's some fucking crazy shit going on. There wasn't a satellite, man. I don't want to tell you too much right now, but I'll let you know if we need something."
All right. Look, they're not telling our major anything. This must go pretty fucking high up, David.
You have no fucking idea, dude.
I mean, what is this? Some fucking Black Ops operation on American soil?
Well, what do you think I've been doing all this time after I got kicked out of the SEALs?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, there's clearly nothing in this fucking car. Just keep your fucking ears open, man. Let me know if you pick anything up. I don't know who to trust around here, but
Yeah, well,
we
you can trust me.
of
I mean,
course.
I don't have much information to fucking tell you, David, but I mean,
Well,
hell, you know I got your back.
At some point, we're probably gonna need a way in and out without anyone knowing. So You just
All right.
keep your ears open. Let me know what you can find out, and I'll do the same.
All right. Well, I've got my requisitioned Humvee, and I'm not allowed to go in. If you can get to me here, I can get you guys out. I'll drive until we see the fucking sunset, brother. But the major and his, I mean, fuck, the fucking troops won't let me drive past this barricade either. We are not allowed to go into Willis. That's direct orders for us.
Here, just take this so we can stay in touch. And I want to give Mike like my burner phone.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Nice. Fucking nice.
Oh,
Tyler.
man, Tyler, coming alive. This is
Man.
great. This is great.
Do you have advantage still?
No.
Or did you burn it? But I have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give me a persuade roll to convince him to take this burner from you.
Oh God, my persuade's not good, Ned. This is
Come
a
on, Tyler.
bond. This is my bond.
I'll give you a plus.
They
Take
do
plus 20 to
bondage,
the roll.
Ned. Come on.
Take plus 20 to the roll, Tyler.
Okay.
Plus 20 for roommates.
Oh, I think I did it.
Oh,
Come
baby.
on.
Where is it? I would have been 32 over 27 without the plus 20, but that will get me to 32 under 47.
Nice.
He
Hell
crit
yeah.
failed on his
On his don't take the phone check.
on his
On his
Like,
spurn
on
your
a-
advances check. I'm so sorry. I love
love
their
that.
relationship.
Take you
I'm not trying to
anywhere.
sexualize this incredible relationship. And also,
It's-
I love watching Tyler and Ned work together. It is so fucking great.
he rolled a con save to try to like, because he is a soldier. Like, he's still bound by the laws of the military.
Yeah, but he's a brother first.
Yeah, so he takes the phone and he goes, "The fuck is this, a burner? Where the fuck did you get this? Jesus, you really are off the grid."
We're into some shit, man. Just keep it out of sight. I'll let you know if we need anything. If you need anything, there's a Daphne in there. That's who you want to send it to.
Oh, fuck yeah, Tyler.
Okay, we'll do. Listen, I don't know what's going on, but the more I think about it, it doesn't seem like a satellite. I mean, that fucking blue light in the sky, and the fucking snow out of nowhere. I mean,
Listen, Mike. I don't want to tell you too much, brother, but just keep your head down and your eyes and your ears open. All right.
all right.
All right, brother. Be safe.
Jesus. All right, go ahead. I'll make sure nobody comes through this fucking gate.
And then he'll turn up or stand up from the car and just like then be like, well, looks like there's nothing fucking useful here.
Yeah. What'd you expect? It's a Toyota Corolla.
I do hear those things run forever, though.
I will not abide this Toyota slander. They are
Our
fine vehicles.
Camry has been through a lot.
Our
I also
Camry has
have a
been with me
Camry.
for like 10 years.
I swear, Ned, you are fucking unreal. Because when you were just like, all right, I just rewatched season 1. And when you guys are you say that in that exact same, that was Mike. Like, you have Mike imprinted the way that you have all of these, like, guys
Thank you.
imprinted.
Cut to. We see the inside over the shoulder of Eddie Thorpe. Yeah, real American-like. You want to keep me handcuffed outside of my own goddamn town? How about you come in here and face me like a man?
I like this guy.
Send in a lady.
Eddie.
And then we see the door open and in walks Daphne.
Eddie. He's
What?
got to find his info.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Daphne McClintock from
Okay.
Victim Services, Montgomery,
Victim
Alabama.
The fuck is going on? I'm just trying to talk to my wife.
I know. Listen, Eddie.
Yeah? Why am I cuffed to this chair? I was just trying to get home.
There's a lot going on in there that you might not understand.
What do you mean I might not understand? I called my wife and she didn't pick up. It's a little unusual, but she gets tired because she's pregnant. She's damn near ready to pop. But it's not normal. I usually call her 4 a.m. when I get off the trucking route, and I call her. I'll tell her I'm on my way home, and I thought in the snowstorm, what's
Now,
going on?
She might not have picked up because we reached out to a lot of people in town and we told them to hunker down because we were expecting a real cold snap. It might just be that something's gone wrong with your phone line.
Something's wrong. Nothing's wrong. There's something y'all ain't telling me. There's nothing wrong with my goddamn phone line. I swear to God, I need to get out of here. I need to go see my wife. Daphne, you are giving me a rather empathetic demeanor. I want you to give me a persuade or a psychotherapy roll.
A persuade or a psychotherapy.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, okay. All right, let's do persuade.
Do you have a high charisma?
I do.
Right.
Like ish. I mean, I have a
Yeah.
very high persuade.
Okay, I was gonna say you can do persuade, psychotherapy, or charisma times 5.
Well, if it's either persuade or charisma, it's a 33 under. So crit.
Wow.
And Auntie B just got you inspiration for the next one too, Daff.
Thank you, Auntie B.
Miss McClintock, I just want to see my wife. I just want to talk to my wife. I haven't heard from her. It's 4 a.m. and
It's gonna be all right. We're gonna get in there and check on her. We just gotta make sure nothing happens to you. We don't need you getting hurt on the way in.
I called her at 4 a.m. Say good morning like I do every day, and it's not like her. She never misses these calls. I'm real worried about her. Her being so pregnant and everything. I'm real worried about her.
Mm-hmm. What's her name?
And they said they put this roadblock up, and they're saying it's a training exercise, but I don't believe it. I think something's wrong. I think something happened, and God damn it, I need to see my girl.
Okay, we're working on it. What's her name? You're killing me. What's her name?
Her name's Amanda.
Amanda.
Yeah.
And where y'all live?
We live in town. We live in Willis.
Uh-huh. Now, Eddie, can I ask you a few questions just to help us out?
Yeah.
You notice anything strange in the past week or so? Anything strange? I told you about this cold snap. You notice anything strange in the weather?
No, we just get them Jack Frost bursts.
You get them like
snaps.
That's happened before?
Yeah, we get about 1 inch, 2 inches, comes. Although I think a couple years ago it got real cold. Lake froze over real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Faster
How long ago
than
was
we
that?
seen it. I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe 5, 6 years. Yeah, you think she just slept in, maybe? But I don't know why she wouldn't call me back, you know? That's why I'm real worried, because I left a voicemail and she didn't call me back.
All right, we'll find out for you. We'll go in and we'll go find her.
Yeah, all right. Can somebody come take these handcuffs off? They're really starting to hurt my arms, you know?
Right.
Like,
All right. Give me 1 second, Eddie, and I'm gonna walk out.
Okay.
Shoot, Taff. That
Well,
was sad.
Damn, nice work.
thank you. I see. I thought I didn't know what I was expecting, but he doesn't know shit. He doesn't know shit.
mm-hmm.
No, of course not. He's just
He didn't see nothing. It's not like he pulled up and saw like the aurora or anything. I don't know. And now more than anything, I'm just worried they're gonna do something to him.
So
you want to try and spring him? He's just going to try and run into town, and I don't want him hurting himself, heading into town if we let him go.
one of these special forces agents comes over and looks at Teddy and goes, not to interrupt, but there's also his mother-in-law, Ellie Forrester. Yeah, I don't know if you want to talk to her. She's in the detainment room.
Oh,
I didn't realize it was in law.
I didn't realize it was in-law either.
That complicates things.
I don't
Yes,
think any of us knew it was in-laws.
Oh.
That makes it sadder.
Way sadder because it's the wife's mother.
Also, yes.
You want to go talk to her, Daphne? This is
I
all
don't-
getting old twist.
Listen, hey,
Okay, wait, hold on.
far be it for
Fucking-
me to get in the way of a hot streak.
It does not feel like a hot streak to me because I didn't know what to ask these people. Like,
You're doing
like,
great.
can we put our heads together real quick? But I feel like
The special forces agent is like, "Are you guys having a powwow?"
No, don't worry.
Yes.
He can't hear what we're saying because we're
If
not.
we do it like this
now.
to our teeth.
See, like these two guys like that have been through like the dregs of war, are just like,
what the fuck is going on?
What?
Is there any? What am I missing? Am I missing anything? What should I ask?
No,
I
I don't
mean-
think so. I mean,
No.
I just.
These are
TikTok,
just,
TikTok. What are we doing,
these are,
folks? What are
these
we
are
doing?
just people.
I'm in a meeting.
You are giving them what they need. They just need to feel comforted. They need to know that they are not the enemies here. They just need to be calmed down. Look,
Great. All right.
it really sucks, but at the end of the day, these people are going to know nothing. They're not going to have any information until they find out that their loved ones are dead. It's
right.
not our job to tell them that. It's our job to make sure that they don't hurt themselves right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's smart. That's smart.
Tell him Dolly Parton's coming to town. That'll calm him down.
I
make him
walk
feel
into the other interrogation room.
You see a middle-aged woman. She's maybe like 5 or 6 years older than you, Daph.
Okay.
And she's sitting there, and
That just made me feel my age.
she has a nurse outfit on. She's got scrubs on, and she's like kind of wringing her hands, and then she's like tapping her fingers on the steel desk. You got a smoke?
I do. And I'll take out my pack and I'll light us both up.
Yeah. Thanks. Been a couple
Nelly?
hours. I'm
Yeah.
getting the jitters.
Anybody come in here bother you? Anybody come in here talk to you, press you for anything?
Nah, I showed up when my son-in-law called me, and I made a rather fool of myself in front of them
What
guards,
happened?
I bet.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, just let the devil get inside me. That's what happened. Started ranting and raving and yelling. You know how it is.
Is that how y'all ended up in here?
Yep. Well, my son-in-law, he's a mean son of a bitch sometimes, and Not with my daughter. Of course not with my daughter, but he you know, when the fear of God gets in him, he gets real mad. He gets real protective.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've lived in this town for 35 years, and I had never heard of no nuclear materials recovery ever happening here. You know, we don't have a plant here in this part of Alabama, so I'm starting to think there's something going on, and it doesn't feel right. Especially when I tried to call and they said that the phones were down and I couldn't make a call. So
Listen,
maybe you can set the story straight for me, one lady to another.
listen. I don't trust these guys as far as I can throw them either. Unfortunately, the truth is, the phone lines are down. We had one, you know, I was just talking to your son-in-law, Eddie, and he was talking about how y'all get these cold snaps every few years. This is the worst we've ever seen. And I don't want to believe it neither, but I'm starting to think it might got something to do with this climate change. You know? They say this got a hole in the ozone layer.
You
This
believe
might
that
be
horse shit?
I know. Listen, what else? He told me that the lake froze over a couple years ago. I never heard anything like that happening in this town. I figured this is an escalation of that same situation from a couple years ago. Phone lines are, if it could freeze a lake, if it could freeze, I don't know how phone lines work, but yeah,
All
you know, the ice on the power lines. Y'all hang tight. You know, maybe we can get y'all situated in a room together. Maybe you can keep, you know, because I know y'all are both feeling it. I mean, would you like that if we got y'all together?
I would love that, but could you at least let us call my daughter? I mean, it's what she would want. It's what Amanda would want. She want to talk to us right now.
Of course.
Give
Of course.
me a persuade roll, Daphne.
Okay.
And I'm going to counter it with an additional persuade roll from her.
Oh my God.
Inspiration.
Yeah, you do have one.
You have
That probably doesn't need it.
I'm photographing this.
Oh dear.
Oh, really? Oh, that good, huh?
Is it a good photo or a bad photo?
Another crit.
Dang.
Hey!
She's on fire tonight.
That's
She's
okay, I
on
had
fire.
I have
22.
disadvantage. No shit.
What'd
I have
you get?
disadvantage. I rolled a 71 and a 22.
Twinsies!
Okay.
I just texted you my 22 net.
Chat, you, and I just received it. There it is. Twin twos. Chat, you heard it here first. She just goes, all right, I'm still not convinced that there ain't some suspicious shit going on, but you leave the pack with me and I'll keep my mouth shut.
You got it, man. Listen, stay suspicious. But listen, between you and me, you know these guys are fucking creepy. We'll both keep our mouth shut, all right? Keep what you know and I know close to the vest. Don't let any of these other motherfuckers hear you. I'm so sorry. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd.
That's all right. We all
I am a Christian woman.
we all
and
slip up
I'll
every now and then.
I'll place the pack on the desk and slide it over to her.
Right.
I'll head out the door. I'll poke my head back in one last time. Want some coffee?
I'm all right. Just makes me hungry.
And I'll leave.
Shoot, that was good, Daph.
All right.
I'm impressed.
So, thank you.
Tick tock. What's it gonna be?
That's that. As far as I'm concerned, is David rejoined us?
Yes. We'll say David has walked back in now.
You got anything, Kaplan?
that car was useless.
All right.
Well, there's some people around, right?
All
I'll
right.
tell them
Sure.
about the whole
Sure.
exchange.
As far as I can tell,
Was it
should we-
really? Talk through your teeth.
Oh yeah,
Was
I
it
gave
really?
Mike my burner phone and said to call you if he needs anything.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on my phone.
That
And
was
then-
really smart, David.
What do you
Thank
think?
you.
Should we just ship out? I
Yeah,
mean,
we
I
got
don't
what we
know.
came here for. We did what we accomplished what we came here to. Talk to him. Let's head back. Let's go to the morgue. See if we can't do that. Maybe those autopsies are going to be finishing up pretty soon.
Phase 2. Let's head out.
Here we go.
Boom. You leave. And as you head out, you notice that one of the AFOSI agents is posted up outside. And he's watching you guys as you leave. And he goes, Miss Palpatine, you didn't grab this before you left. And he hands you a cell phone.
Oh, thank you.
And it rings.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Is that something you need to take private?
Olivia being manipulated by
Me?
my feminine rage.
Being
activated.
manipulated? No.
Something's spooky.
Olivia does not get manipulated. Olivia manipulates. She
Uh-huh.
answers the phone in front of everyone. Palpatine.
It's Harris.
I figured.
Did they know anything?
No. There are a couple of bumpkins who are just trying to see their wife. It's fine.
Do they suspect anything?
Of course they do. They're being
Are
told
they-
that they can't go. But they have. But they're not. They won't be able to put 2 and 2 together. We
Are they
kept them-
buying? Are they buying the covers?
We kept them calm. They're going to be fine. They're nothing to worry about. My hand. I drop my phone as I'm gesticulating with my hand.
Wow!
I'll hold my phone with this hand and gesticulate with that one. No, they suspect nothing. They bought the cover story. They're just upset. They're a missing family. Wouldn't you be?
All right, Olivia. Keep me posted.
If I have anything significant to report, I will. Love you too, Mom. Click. All right.
Never said you had to like him.
I am
This fucking guy.
stressed.
Shall we?
So, the autopsies?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, this is the part that Ned has been saying is going to be sad all night. So here we go.
Yeah.
So stand by.
Oh,
We'll-
this
we'll,
is the
we'll
part that's
end
gonna
on
be
this.
Your clocks have ticked 2 hours forward. You are now at 6:30 at night. The sun is just cresting over those Alabama hills. So you still have daylight. You're not in darkness. You know, like this. You know, you're getting a nice, beautiful sunset as you see this crazy storm still overhead as you're driving back in to Willis.
Yeah. And we're moving away from the perimeter, if I remember correctly, which is not making me feel safe.
I need my fiddling earring.
how,
Dropped it.
Oh, no.
how many backs have you dropped tonight?
Okay, no shit. I want you to see that just because somebody messaged me on Instagram and was like, "I also have like a tick. What do you play with?" These are the backs.
Oh, there you go.
I have them
Earring
here.
backs.
I have the ear at the front in my hand.
Right now it's my pen.
We have options.
I have my favorite pen, so I can fiddle with that. But often it is a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball. I have a lacrosse ball on my desk.
Ooh.
I'm going to switch us back to the handouts form so that the people that are just joining us or that have been with us for a bit and kind of forgot some of the details can look over the handouts as we go.
Yeah, let it loop.
Great.
Let it loop.
And so, Ned, are we saying at some point during this, I was able to convey that to them some information? Like, where's this this other guard or whatever that's tracking us?
He's just like he's standing right outside of the detention area that you guys were just in. So you received the call, and he just kind of like looks at Olivia and just nods, like, understood. We're good. We're good to go.
Okay, I'll give him a nod back.
Yeah, because had it been anything other than that, David, give me an alertness roll.
Oh my
Gee whiz.
god.
Oh, gee whiz.
Probably David's the only one that would catch this.
57 under 74, I think it is. 76, yeah.
David, you've killed a lot of people. You
That's
know
a
what
start.
it takes to you know what it takes to kill a lot of people. There's a look to somebody that is lethal with their hands, where their hands are lethal weapons. Clock that agent. And you recognize that look. This is a trained killer. This is a guy whose job is to dispose of evidence. But you don't get the feeling that he's doing that right now. You don't get the feeling that that's what he's going to do.
Okay.
From the nod that he gave to Olivia.
Did he seem like an AFOSI guy, or is he just
Absolutely.
Is he one of the, yeah? Oh, so he is one of the AFOs. Oh, I knew that. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. To the morgue?
Yeah.
To the morgue! And another
Okay.
GM disadvantage.
Right.
Wow.
Get him, chat.
Okay,
Get
so
his
my
ass.
Anybody want to?
my
go?
plan
Go do
here
it.
is I imagine as researchers we all have our little notebooks. So like as we're in like the Humvee or something, or just when there's a time that no one can read what I'm writing, I'm just gonna write down like, Mike's got my burner, told to call Daphne.
Nice.
Like look out for Harris.
Great.
And then I'll write like he went over Portman's head.
Nice.
And then like I'll just like at some point there's a point to hand it off, I will, and we can like read it in the bathroom or something. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But that
Everyone
information gets
knows
conveyed. Yeah,
to be
cool.
slick about it.
Great, man.
If
We are
you
pulling some
want-
real agent stuff tonight. This is great.
David, if you want,
Cool.
you can roll a stealth check to while you guys are in the Humvee driving back to pass it around.
He did say if you want, which leads me to believe you don't have to, and it just works.
Well,
I
David
think-
said that
I'm kidding.
he would find a place to do it, like a bathroom or
Yeah.
something, and I'm giving him an in. If you want to try, you can do it on the ride there, portray that information. Just give me a
I
stealth.
kid.
I would like be wary of like the dude seeing us through the rear view or something. So like if I feel like
Major
I can,
Farrell. Yeah.
if I feel like I can do it like fairly easily, I would like at least pass it. I don't know that anyone would try to read it or anything, but I would at least like pass it to the first person. If I'm sitting in the back, if I'm sitting in
Okay.
the front, I guess I would just hold on to it.
Alrighty.
So what do you want me to do with that?
You
Handle
tell
me,
me
Daddy.
where are you sitting in the Humdad? In the
Uh,
Humdad. Where are you sitting in the Humdad? I'm getting another beer.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he really just left.
Dad's gone.
What do we
Humdad.
think? Alpane's
didn't
in the
even say
front,
Humdad.
maybe, and then the three of
Sure.
us.
Get in the hum, Dad, loser.
Yeah,
We're fighting an
I-
Eldritch God.
I think that seems right.
Oh,
So then-
goodness.
So I
Oh
think
my
we
God.
decided Palpane would be in the front,
Sure.
and then I would say, yeah, if I could pass it to Daphne first, I would. But if the only way I can do this is give it to Teddy,
Don't give it to Teddy.
I think I'll just hold on to it.
What's this? You
Let
want
me-
to play
let me get
hangman?
this straight.
Oh, I see. Let me
Hey,
hang
hey,
on.
focus. Let me get this straight. Daphne, you're in the front seat. The other three are
No,
in the back. right?
Olivia's in the front
I'm in
seat.
front.
All of us
Okay.
are in the back.
Shotgun.
David's gonna try and get it to me.
Great. David, give me a stealth roll.
Okay. Daphne's got to be sitting in the middle, right?
Well, no, you can hand it to
Oh.
whoever you do. Remember, I have disadvantage on spotting you. So,
That's true. Give it a go.
and Olivia's up front.
Correct.
David, what'd you roll, bud?
Oh, 74 on 74.
Oh my lord.
Right, that succeeds, and I rolled a crit success and a fail. So,
Nice.
pass, you're good to go.
Haster says David trying to figure out some way to hit Daphne with this car.
Wow. Dear God. That is
You turn it inside out first.
that is what a crit fail would look like.
Uh-huh.
Listen,
David, what are you doing in the driver's seat? Oh my God, how am I out of the car?
I'm sorry, I have to do this.
Daphne's in the snow.
I do this, but I have to.
I only hit people with cars that I love, okay?
Oh my lord.
I got all kerfuffled here for a minute.
ATVs, that's another story. I hit people that I don't like with ATVs.
You hit
As you
someone
guys
with
are-
your car one time.
Yeah. So you're driving, and Major Farrell is like, "You guys find anything interesting?"
No, just a bunch of sad locals.
Yeah, that sounds about right. 2 people trying to get in to see their family, right?
Yeah, that happened. Are they the only 2?
Yeah. That is, that's as far as we know. Those are the only 2 that tried to make it past the border.
You just have a plan for when that starts happening more, because people are going to start trying to reach out to their loved ones, making calls that aren't going to go unanswered.
That's right. So far, we've kept the media at bay, and we've kept the locals from the outlanding towns at bay. We have 3 things.
I see
we've
you
been
looking
telling
into the
locals.
rear view mirror, you genius.
We have 3 things we're telling the locals. Layer 1. Nuclear materials have been exposed, and the area is not to be gone into. We're here to recover nuclear materials that were being transported when a truck went off the road. Most people buy that. Layer 2 is the satellite. We're here to recover a military satellite. That's what our task force has blockaded the perimeter with. Layer 3, should it get to that, should anybody not believe those 2, is that they are here to recover an aircraft that went down loaded with experimental technology.
Oh.
Hence why we have the Air Force here. If anybody gets that suspicious. Anybody asks any more questions than that, and the AFOSI agents will handle them.
Well, how?
I don't know, kid. Maybe you should ask Agent Harris.
I doubt he'd tell me. He doesn't seem like one for sharing.
As we see the Humvee pull away and the red tail lights down this road as snow kicks up, we cut to a sterile steel door swings open into a white room of the morgue.
I think just before that cutaway, as the camera is like pulling away, the crane shot's pulling away from the car, it started in the side view mirror, and as you said, Harris would have that information. I think you saw Olivia's right eyebrow just go.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat says your eyebrow is a paid actor.
Which one? This one? That one? I got both.
They have different.
I can't do the right one, or I can't do the left one.
This one's
I
union.
can do the right one. This
That
one's
one.
non-union.
This one's non-union.
That's fucking hilarious.
I can do both, but they send different messages. This one's like, huh? And then this one's like,
Mm.
They have different.
You go to the frozen victims in the morgue. this same AFOSI agent that was at the checkpoint has followed you here, and you guys are standing there, and he looks at Olivia and goes, "I'll wait outside and keep watch. Let me know if anything changes." And he steps away.
Will do. Okay. Any of you ever dissected a body before?
There's supposed to be autopsy in the body. I mean, I've gutted fish and hairs and all, but I don't know. I would know my way around a human body.
You'd be shocked how similar they are.
First things first. Before I let you in there, because I got the key, gotta put the hazmat suits on.
Naturally.
We don't know what the fuck happened to these bodies. For all you know, you could get some crazy influenza or, I don't know, bubonic plague, for all I know.
Wouldn't want that.
So, suit up. I'll let you in.
Righto.
We get suited.
God forbid we catch something contagious that shuts down the entire world for a few months.
I just
Here in
literally had a
1998.
Vietnam flashback in my head.
Happy
Teddy, I imagine we see
4-year
Teddy.
COVID-versary, everybody.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's been 4 years. 4 years ago today, if you went to Costco, there'd be no toilet paper.
I imagine seeing Teddy's trying to put the suit on, and he's like, gets his arm stuck in the wrong hole, and
I was gonna ask, will the hat fit? Will my hat fit inside?
yeah, it'll fit.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
generous.
Keep your ears warm while you're inside
Uh-huh.
the suit. You get in, hazmated up.
Wow,
You
this
notice-
is crazy. It's like we could go into space in these.
You notice that they are like triple stacked. They have
The
set up
bodies.
they have set up steel trays and gurneys to triple stack the bodies because there is almost 100 bodies in this room.
Is this all the bodies? Is that the understanding that they have cleared out the dead?
Yup.
Okay, they have
At least
already.
as many as they found, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, wow.
The advanced teams have identified most of the dead from location and personal ID.
We have a list.
Let's look for what's his name? Let's look for
Amanda.
Amanda
Edgar's
Thorpe.
wife. Yeah, Amanda Thorpe.
Okay.
It's a good place to start.
Content warning.
Oh boy.
You find Amanda Thorpe, the only pregnant woman in the group. And she looks like she was just about 9 months pregnant. Anybody who does not have a helplessness check mark, I'm going to ask you to give me a sanity roll.
Yeah.
At seeing
That's
such
fair.
a
That's very fair.
awful thing.
Hell.
Oof.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's legit. I passed.
No, 82. Oh no. Oh no. 82 over 72. I'm gonna lose some.
No,
I
Teddy's
think he
just
gets fucked up
Gracious.
because he just lost Gail, and it's like the first time that Teddy has had someone really like central to his life because he only knows like 7 people. So
Yeah.
it's the first time he's had like someone central pass, and so I just think he's like, oh God, damn it!
Teddy,
Yeah.
Oh, who has Melodic Maria's reminding us that some people have inspiration. I didn't.
Oh, I
so
do have inspiration. Let
You
me
could
see
use
if
it if you want, but
Let me take
I
that out.
also
Yeah, let me-
failed.
you also failed, Daff.
I rolled a
No, I failed
92.
twice. I got an 87 on the second one.
Wow,
I
two
did
fails.
worse.
Yeah, I just
Daphne,
Teddy's too sweet.
Yeah.
Teddy's too sweet to see shit like this.
Yeah.
Daphne and David. This says this in the book.
Or Teddy. I just passed.
Sorry, David, you passed. That makes sense because David, you've seen a lot of dead before. I'm sure you've seen mass graves before.
Mhm.
Teddy and Daphne, give me one more sanity roll, and this will determine the die in which you roll.
Oh wow.
Gee
That's
whiz,
cool.
I failed again.
Oh,
76 over 72.
Oh gracious. I passed that one with a 20.
Daphne rolled a D4. Teddy rolled a D8.
oof.
Gracious me.
I was about to
I
say,
will-
Teddy, you're saner than I am, but
Okay.
I will- I-
I only got a 1.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Daphne?
2.
Okay. How this manifests, I'll leave it up to you, but you see this innocent person, and the more depressing factor of the innocence that was inside her that also passed away. And in that moment, you then look up and see that you are surrounded by dead bodies. And that's what drives you to that sanity point.
My God, it's like a horror scene you'd see on the cinema. This is awful.
I think since I also failed this, you say that, Teddy, and you look over and Daphne doesn't respond, and I'm just holding her hand. I'm just standing there holding her hand.
Well, I don't know what to do now. Should we look her over? But I don't know. I'm feeling a little faint, y'all. I don't know if I got the stomach for it.
hey, Teddy, it's okay.
Daphne,
We don't have to start here. We can let her rest a little longer. Also, thank you, Fire Hoop and Mama, for the very well-timed hydration check, if you haven't done so yet.
nice. Daphne, as you touch her hand, you realize that it is like touching an icicle. Like a legitimate icicle. It is not like touching a dead body, a cold dead body. It's like touching a block of ice. Give me a sanity roll.
Oh my gosh!
Oof.
Because the room is room temperature, and you are touching somebody who is in a cryogenesis state.
So, did all these folks in here freeze to death?
That's as
That's
far
the
as we
idea.
know.
That's why we're
They died-
here,
they-
yeah.
they were
That's
collected
why we're
after
here.
the
That's why
cold
we're
snap.
here.
Yeah,
I rolled
none
a-
of you guys know, and the only person who is close enough to finding that out is Daphne right now once she's touched the body.
Yeah.
I rolled a 42 under 68.
Great, so you take no sanity damage, but you do come to the realization that the body is frozen. Does anybody have medicine?
I have pharmacy. That's the best I got.
I don't, but I have forensics.
Okay.
Don't.
Nobody has medicine.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
Survival's real high. First aid's middling.
Okay. Fuck. The autopsy is going to take you guys about 8 hours to perform.
Oof.
We are doing the autopsy,
We don't have a medical professional with us.
You don't.
but we don't know anything about autopsy. What are we meant to learn?
I've watched a million. Like I've
Sure, fair enough. Fair enough.
I've watched a million. I've worked with Bev. I know the whole. I know the terminology.
Also,
It's
yeah,
just
you guys
under
are-
forensics for me.
Yeah, and you guys aren't you guys aren't medical professionals or experts in autopsy, but what are you going to do? Lay down and die? You're on a
Yeah,
mission.
no, I've got
You have to
like
take-
I've got like toxicology. I could, I'm very well versed at
You guys-
diagnosing like overdoses and stuff like that. Like I could probably
Right.
figure some stuff
Between
out.
the four of you, you will accomplish said task. Just not as fast as if you had the skills that could look at a body and go, I know exactly what this is. This is this, this, and this. because I've done 100 autopsies in my life. Does that make sense?
I'm gonna start looking for John or Jane Does.
Fucking yes.
Okay. As you start to look through the bodies, talk to me. What do you do? Like, what are you doing to figure out what?
I think it's just that she's looking through. I think it's just like if there's a list on a clipboard, she's going through that. Otherwise, it's just like tags on cadaver toes. Like she's just gonna look for someone who doesn't have identifying information.
Yeah. As you go through.
In fact, I might even use like I might even try to sort of discern if I doubt I'm seeing faces, but I might try to see if I can get any clues to see. Like I'm sure Amanda looks like someone who was put together, well kept, had like a life and a family. I'm gonna look specifically for people who look like they were having it pretty rough. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me a search roll real quick while I grab one more paper that I'm missing on my table.
Search. Oh, fuck. Search is not my best. And I don't have inspiration right now, but I might be able to push it if I fail. Oh, nope. Fuck. No.
Dang it!
I just had a classic emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, the
roller
classic
coaster.
I rolled a 100.
D100.
No!
Yeah. And I saw all those
bitch.
zeros, and I was like, "Yay! Oh,
Ned's not here, Kate. Quick, just roll again.
let me just flip that."
And deny him the opportunity to go, but wait. Nah, you're fucked.
Nah, you're fucked. Wait, so that's 3 zeros? 2 zeros
And
and
a
a zero?
Nah,
I'm gonna push it. I mean, I'm gonna have to push it.
Push it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to push it.
So the joke's on you because I had my headphones on the whole time. But would you?
Spoiled again.
Kay,
Well, then
sweetheart,
kudos to
would
me
you-
for being honest.
Yes. Would you like to push it?
Yeah, so I think as she's looking through, she's just like she's getting a little caught up in this is a small town. There probably
Yes.
aren't many Jane or John Does, you know. So I think she's just getting a little swept, like a little frustrated and a little sad at how many people have like full-blown charts. Like we know their birthday, we know their family, we know their address, we know everything. But Ned.
Oh, I like that face.
Yes.
Liv is going to reach into her pocket and pull out an Adderall.
All right. Let me get my fucking pen. Love it when my players substance abuse. Okay. So
Content warning retroactively for
My
substance
gosh.
abuse.
no, this is the reality
Yeah,
of it,
no.
man.
Well, this is
The other
like,
thing is like you also have to think about this is the other thing that we're going to start to talk about next session. You guys are probably working on like 18 hours now without any sleep.
Yeah.
And it's
Ooh-wee.
only
So-
going to get worse.
She's
So
she's not trying to be surreptitious. She has the bottle. She like gives a little goes, anybody?
What you got there?
What's that?
Amphetamines?
oh man. Well, there goes the operation.
I don't know. The last time I did drugs, it didn't go too well. So
Oh my gosh.
I think I'll skip for now. Thank you, though.
Suit yourself.
How many do you
Oh,
take,
wow.
Daphne?
Just
Not
a
Daphne, sorry, Olivia.
Ooh. No, nothing too crazy. Just 30 milligrams. Is that bad for? No, I don't know what that is for. I don't know what that is for amphetamines. I don't take amphetamines for.
So
my
30
attention
milligrams for
deficit.
Adderall is so. And the only reason I know this is because I was on them at one point. 30 milligrams of Adderall is like a normal dose for
Okay.
daily maintenance. Razzmatazz, thank you for the 100 bits, my friend.
Hey, thanks for
That's
that.
awesome, dude.
The reference
Thanks
point
for
I
join-
have is that
Thanks for joining us tonight.
the point of reference I have is that I do take Concerta, which is methylphenidate, which is similar but not.
Very, very similar. Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So yeah, 30 milligrams.
David would
Great.
just-
So
ask for a pill to put in his pocket for later, just in case. Just
Okay.
Comfort pill, you know.
You hang on to that.
Daphne, on all of your rolls for the next 6 hours, you get a plus 15
Cool.
Olivia.
to everything that you roll.
Yes, Olivia.
Sorry,
and-
Olivia. God fucking
Yes,
damn it.
it's okay. So, does that count as does that apply to my push? Because I was thinking that like me taking the Adderall was the push. Should I roll the push with the bonus, or should I just roll that straight?
Roll it with the bonus.
Roll it with the bonus. Okay.
Yeah,
Search
yeah, yeah.
again, and it was a plus
That is
what?
your push. Yeah, plus 15%.
Plus 15. Okay, I still might fail. It's still not great. Yeah, still failed.
Ah, son of a bitch.
50 over 36.
What are you working on, Palpatine?
I'm looking for. Look, I
You don't
know
find
we-
any John Does or Jane Does. Everybody is
Yeah.
accounted for, has their toe tags and everything, and they all have
Yeah.
their like little there's a paper like stapled to the, or like
Yeah.
scotched to the bed that they're on that explains like their
So yeah,
who they
Daphne
were and-
Daphne asks me that, and I said, I with sort of a, I was just looking for somebody without a story, but it seems this place is full of them.
Oof. I mean,
You guys gonna get your hands dirty?
We best
Yeah, I'll-
get down to it.
I'll
eh?
look for a handheld circular saw. And just like fucking and just be like, well, where the fuck we starting?
Yeah, we gotta pick someone. I think in the absence of a John or Jane Doe, I think maybe just out of respect we don't do Amanda, but I think anyone
Definitely
else.
not.
I think if we're trying to learn all that we can, we ought to find an able-bodied, middle-aged,
Yeah.
somebody
Mhm.
who
That's good thinking.
this is the only thing that would have took him out.
That's good
18 to 35-year-old someone with all their
Yeah,
appendages.
I'm looking
Great.
Do you
for
mean like Amanda?
no. We do
No.
not want. We
Not
do not want
pregnant.
Amanda. I
Average
want. I'm looking for a 35-year-old man,
Yeah,
Okay.
35-year-old white male.
healthy-looking 35-year-old man.
Everybody's like, no, we killed the pregnant lady. We're not dissecting
That
her
was
too.
fucking plenty.
That's the line.
That was
Yeah.
enough, I think.
I'm gonna find someone whose face reminds me of someone I don't like, and I'm gonna cut their chest open.
Damn it, Dave!
find-
No, David!
This guy's
David,
Wait! Hold up! Wait, but for
You guys
fucking
have
real,
a. All right, so you guys find a might as well be a John Doe. You guys find a normal a guy, a Bob Wilfred, and he is 32, overalls, a Carhartt jacket, boots, and he is stone cold dead.
Ugh.
Anybody? Is he wearing anything that we would find offensive? I don't know, sports teams we don't like, or political ideologies we don't agree with. Like any.
He's got a he's got a don't blame me.
right there. Stop.
I
got
know,
a
I
Ralph
know.
Nader
Don't
on
say
for-
anything. Don't say.
He's got a don't blame me. I voted for Bush hat.
Okay, that's old enough that I think we can fly. All right, cool.
Okay, so we like we uncover this guy, and I feel like for a moment, it's this shot from the cold metal slab, looking up at all of us in hazmat suits, leaning over him. These bunch of fucks, gonna about try and figure out how to cut his ass open.
Yeah.
And
I do
as
think
we
that-
uncover him, yeah, go ahead, David.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say I do think they would have like a circular saw. I feel like
Certainly,
they
we
have,
got to
like,
get through the chest. Yeah.
heavy duty.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
you find is you
Tools.
find a cavity saw. So you find like it's a motorized saw. It kind of looks like what you would use to cut a turkey, but the blade is carbide bit. It's diamond tipped, and it's meant to cut through anything. And you're able to fire up, and Mama says, "Cut the body."
Cut the body. Wait, did you see fucking Haster the ghost who said, "I don't need Amanda. I need a man to cut up."
That was good. That
Nailed
was
it.
good.
Man, to cut up. That's fun.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Olivia. I almost just said Kaz. Olivia will go in with the scalpel. She'll start.
Scalpel.
You know, she
Great.
just got her master's in this, so like it's fresh.
Mhm.
Great. Both of you give me your medical rolls. So not medicine, but give me your forensics and your pharmaceutical rolls, please.
Okay. That would be
David,
pharmacy.
Teddy, how are you guys helping the
I
process?
froze.
You froze?
I froze. What was the last thing you said, Nick?
I said, give me your medical rolls. So your forensics roll and her pharmaceutical roll. And Teddy and David, what are you guys doing to aid the situation? Maybe we can knock a couple hours off this investigation.
If Palpane wants to do the cut, and I would like if like pulling something open helps, or if
like
if
holding
I'm just
open the chest cavity or something.
Something requires a little bit of muscle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Even with
Just-
my 15% Adderall bonus, I rolled an 89 over 65.
I'm on standby for whatever the ladies need. Just point and tell me what to do, and Teddy's there, and Teddy's helping.
Well, Teddy, tell me what you would do in said situation. Would you not want to get involved?
No, he's a little out of his depth, so I think Teddy would be most excited to just be helpful in whatever way is best. You know what I mean? Whatever way is best suited. I think he's certainly out of his depth. Opening bodies and being in this place. So really, he's looking to kind of take direction and lend a helping hand with whatever is most helpful.
Gotcha.
I got a 26 under 53 forensics.
Great. Daphne. As you look at this body and as you begin to cut it open and you feel how ice cold the muscle is and how everything is stiff, you can determine that the body suggests death by cold.
Mm-hmm.
But
they are still cold.
Frozen solid. Which we've discussed is a extremely cold temperature for a very long time in any other sort of situation. You'd have to be exposed naked to this temperature for it to happen quickly. And they weren't naked. A lot of them were in buildings. They were in shelter. And this still froze them. You can tell that the enzymes have stopped working. Daphne, Olivia, what did you roll?
I failed. It was an 89 over 65.
Do you want to push it? 65 is a good bet, and you have a plus 15. Remember?
Yeah, I do. Okay, so I will.
Technically, that was 89 over.
Well, no, the 65. It's normally a 50. The 65 was including the bonus.
Okay. All right.
However, that's still good odds. So sure, I'll push it.
Okay.
So I don't know. So if I'm like fumbling, what might that look like if I'm trying to like get into this like how
are you squeamish?
Help me think of ways. I don't think I am.
Maybe you're not used to it's just the frozen nature of it all. You have to like wrench a little bit more than you're used to.
I think Olivia, I think Trevor's right. I think you feel like I think it feels a lot more like cutting an ice sculpture than it is
and maybe
cutting
it's
through a human body.
I will to Teddy and David to come in and like hold open the rib cage or whatever. You know
to
what
push
I mean?
it.
Like,
I'm gonna run the scalpel under hot water.
Ah.
All right.
Very
nice.
good.
Roll again.
Ugh, this
Good
is
collaborative storytelling there, y'all. I liked that. What am I rolling again? Pharmacy 65. Gotta get under 65.
Come on.
52. Got it.
There we go.
Nailed
there we go.
it.
Olivia, you know that medicine takes a while to kick in. You can tell by processes of pharmaceuticals how long different drugs take for the body to absorb. You can tell by looking at this body that the process of it freezing was almost instantaneous.
Whoa.
And it occurred uniformly throughout the body. So it wasn't like part of them got frozen and then they struggled, or it slowly consumed them. It was razzmatazz, bingo,
Flash freeze.
flash freeze.
Yeah. This was the
At this-
airlock
at-
on the spaceship opened. And they were
Yep,
Right.
exactly.
oof. Okay.
But this is what fucking blows your mind. There is no sign of cell damage that would occur from ice crystals forming and rupturing membranes in a freeze. Normally you would see the skin puffed out. You would see blood vessels popping. You would see like what looks like rosacea across the body.
Because like water expands when it freezes.
Yes, because
Yeah.
water expands and it breaks open the cells.
But none of that.
Such an event is impossible, of course.
Yeah.
Unless.
In the experience of human science, if the process could be understood, the possibilities that it implies for spaceflight and medicine are staggering.
Oh, because it's like. Because it's like, they're like cryogenically freezing like that did Walt Disney's head.
There's no chance that this person is still alive, is there?
Not anymore.
Jesus.
That was a crazy thought. That was a really crazy thought. That's too
You-
crazy of a thought for me to have.
You don't fucking.
can-
I don't know.
You can assume that the body is no longer alive for the sole reason of deduction that the lungs aren't moving
Mm-hmm.
and the heart isn't pumping.
Yeah.
And both of you in forensics and pharmaceuticals would know that if blood is not traveling to the brain, the body dies.
Yeah. Just gonna go ahead and make sure during the process of this autopsy we remove the heart just to be safe. Because
Okay.
if this body is somehow like cryogenically, like I don't know. I think Liv is doing this and she's like feeling herself being paranoid and like a little delusional. But her sanity score is actually lower than Teddy's, so like I think I'm actually might be a little crazy right now. I think she's just like, look, just to herself, I don't think this body is going to come back to life, but if it does, I want it to die quickly and painlessly. Heart exhumed.
Uh-huh.
So wait, so it froze, but it didn't freeze, right? Because if it froze, all of the body's cells would be all exploding.
That's
It's
what I would
some
think.
it's some kind of free it's some kind of oh here we go, country. It's some kind of freeze. It's some kind of freeze we don't understand. I'm going to, if only for the purpose of having it recorded somewhere, and I'm thinking about Harris trying to pull some shit at some point. I want to test and record this body for radiation.
Okay.
Pull out the
I
Geiger.
forgot about the
Geiger
radiation.
counter?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, good call.
Gamma radiation testing. Okay.
Is this body the Incredible Hulk?
Daphne, you know that anything that is like extremely radioactive would be like a 0.3 on the Geiger counter, which would be giving that like noise, right? Yeah. So you put it to the body, and all you feel is thank you, Kay. If you push it closer to its chest, it kicks up just a little bit.
Anything that seems out of the ordinary.
I mean, it's a little unordinary for there to be radiation, period, in the body like that,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not lethal.
Mm-hmm.
You can deduce that it's not what killed them.
Oh, that's a good idea, Daph. I think because Teddy's feeling a little, just unsettled with all of this dead body stuff. I think he'll once she's finished testing the body, I'll take it. I'll go outside and see if I can get any readings from like the surrounding area while
Yeah.
everyone else is finishing up the autopsies. Because I
Does
forgot
anybody
we were
wanna-
meant to be doing that too.
Does anybody want to put a thermometer in?
I mean, sure. That's not an organic idea, but it's one that I'll steal.
You
That's
find
probably
that-
part of a normal procedure, right? Normal
Yeah,
autopsy
you find
procedure? Yeah,
you
sure.
you find that the temperature is just above freezing.
It is my professional opinion that this body is cold.
Yeah.
Needless to say, the temperature drop alone is not enough to explain the condition of the victims that you found as you find them here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forgot to plug in my background light. There we go. It's running on battery power that whole time. That's good battery life. Anyway.
As you find all of these things, these strange fucking things that are going on, I need everybody to give me a sanity roll.
Sure. Why not?
At finding all of this stuff that's like, the body is frozen solid, yet the room is, yet the temperature of the body is just above freezing. It's...
Dang it.
Oh no.
Oh, goddamn my honesty. I rolled and the 10s die went out of the box, but it was on a 10, so it would have been a 14, but I don't count out of the box rolls, so I rolled it again. 90. 94.
No. Oh no. I got a 62 under 68. I started this game in season 1 with 90 sanity.
Yeah, you did.
I've been walking
And I
around
knocked that shit right
so
out.
willy-nilly, like, oh, a sanity roll anytime. It's starting to tick down.
I failed.
She was all smug like this.
I failed. Teddy is not handling these bodies well.
I'm good.
Okay.
30 under 62. I'm good.
David, Daphne passed, Teddy, and Olivia. Can you guys roll a d4 for me?
Wait, does the... Oh, it wouldn't matter. Never mind. D4? Okay.
I'm willing to hear what you have to say, Kay.
I was about to ask if the Adderall bonus applied, but even then it wouldn't. It would still have been way above.
Not on a sanity roll. No.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. Good question, though.
1.
I got a 2.
Joke's on you. I picked my worst D4.
Who has the lower of the two sanities?
Oh,
My
I think Olivia, right?
Yeah,
my
took that as
current
a challenge.
my current is 57.
I'm at 60. I'm at 69. Nice.
David,
Yes.
where are you at?
nice.
3.
Okay. And Daphne, you are at...
My sanity right now is 68.
So close.
Slightly less nice.
What,
Am I the least
Ned?
sane one of
What,
this group?
Ned?
What's
Yeah,
going
you're
on?
very unsane. Ned, what's wrong, Ned?
Olivia.
What?
Oh no.
Give it to me straight, Daddy. Is this?
Wow.
Am I gonna die again?
Don't do
As you are looking at this body and you're maneuvering through this body, and Olivia, you're really actually getting your hands dirty. You're
Yeah.
like in there in this
Well,
body.
I'm wearing gloves.
Hazmat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're like
I know,
like
I'm kidding.
viscerally you're in the body, right? You're like
You're in a human
really
body.
actually in there.
Viscerally, you're in the viscera.
Yes. A hound of Tindalos sprouts out of the body.
God, no. What is going to happen to us? Look at him thinking.
I know.
Oh my gracious.
Olivia,
Yes.
you suddenly find yourself out of your control, your mind.
Okay.
I promise I just want to say, I promise I'm not picking on anybody. I promise this isn't planned. This is by the book that I'm playing this.
I rolled what I rolled.
Olivia, you see vague figures lead you up a hill, restrain them in a place of pain.
Restrain me in a place of pain?
You see somebody being restrained in a place of pain.
Okay.
The survival of the Night Clan depends on it. You see glowing mists shimmer and swirl in the night sky, coalescing into cold green stars. The stars are eyes, great distant eyes, cold and malevolent and hungry. You see the vague figures climb down again and sing strange prayers from this place of pain. You see bloody snakes slither across a frozen forested swamp. They writhe in the loins of shrieking women and men, their fangs dripping of blood and poison. Everybody else, in this moment, Olivia's body attempts to begin eating the corpse in front of her.
No.
Fuck!
Oh my god. Oh my god. What
And
is
we'll
that
see you
sound?
next week.
Oh my god.
Surprise cannibals! What?
Wherever you thought this was going,
Not
you're
there.
dead wrong.
Nesregard
That's so exciting.
That's cool. Oh my god, I can
Um,
see it all now. I can just see it. She's going through, and then as she's
Oh my
like,
God.
she opens a blood vessel, and like a little trickle of blood, just sort of like frozenly, like just water that's just about to freeze, just like trickles down the surface of like a lung, and like from that little trickle of blood, there's like these little forms start materializing, and they become these little figures just walking towards this hill, and like she's seeing all of that you described, and then it's just like smash cut to Olivia trying to like force the heart through her hazmat suit mask. Fuck me.
That's
Fuck.
fucking awesome.
So,
really cool. I hate
so
you, but
that
that's
is
cool.
that's where we will stop tonight. We are actually in a really good place. We're moving pretty fast, but we're in a good place. How's everybody feeling?
Gee whiz.
Not
I'm very
okay.
excited.
You have to
I'm
ask.
very excited.
Okay, good.
Surprise
Good.
cannibal. I was not ready for surprise cannibal.
And Kay, I'm so sorry that it keeps being you, but it's just
God damn it.
Seems right.
God damn, we're gonna
Seems
lose Kay
fitting.
again.
No.
no,
We
no,
cannot.
because the really cool thing about this mechanic. Well, we'll talk about it more next time. But
Don't say too much.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not
Say
going to say
less.
anything.
Say less, Sam.
We'll debrief on Goon Talk. We'll talk about it on
Uh-huh.
Goon Talk.
Great.
Wow.
Friends, thank you so much for joining us. If you're new here, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't followed, follow. We are here every Monday, Tuesday, and sometimes Thursdays here on Twitch. And you can always listen to the Strahdcast as it comes out every other Sunday on wherever you like to listen to your podcasts. At Critical
We just
Fail
had a
Game of the Games
killer
presents
episode drop. This
Broadcast.
most recent one
Yes.
was really great. If you
Check
haven't
out
listened
Yes,
What
yes,
About
yes, yes,
Baba
yes.
is a great episode.
Yes. So we have that. And tomorrow we are back in Baldur's Gate with the Baldur's Boys. The Baldur's Boys are back. And thanks to your contributing and your support here on Twitch, I am proud to announce that either Thursday or Friday, probably Thursday, we will be diving into Cyberpunk here on Twitch. We will be starting a Cyberpunk run through. And we will be going into Phantom Liberty and doing all of the new content. and we will even let you guys choose character creation. We'll choose everything: gender, looks, this, that. Whether you want to be a corpo, whether you want me to be a this, it'll be great. So we'll set out an announcement for that, and come check that out on Dungeon Dad.
Yeah.
And
thanks for hanging out.
yeah.
31 till the end of the night.
Thanks,
Congrats to everyone give a clap for the chat. Give yourselves
Hell
a
yeah.
pat on the back, y'all.
Thank you, chat.
so much.
Ending with 31 on the chat, and just so you we have some goals that we're setting for ourselves on Twitch this year. I'm sure Ned has communicated, and one of those goals has to one of the advancements that we can make in our Twitch life has to do with how many people we can get in the room. So tell a friend, bring a friend and tune in with a buddy next time.
Yes,
Yeah,
as long as they
yeah.
sign in on their own account.
Yes.
They could, if they're in the room with you, they should still be on their own account.
Yeah, tell your friends we're moving toward trying to be a Twitch partner. It's a big move, but if we get there, big things happen, and on behalf of all of us, we can't do it without y'all. Y'all come here every Monday night, you sit with us, you endure the sanity checks, you roll your own sanity checks as we go through it, and we are more than happy to have you with us. Stick around. We will be rating somebody sweet, somebody new. And aside from that, we will see you next week. And I hope that you take your evening and your sanity checks with advantage.
Also, you look delicious.
And with that, we're going to roll credits.